Okay. We are live for the first leg of the African Football League finals. African Football League, our Super League, guys. 8 teams started it, and now these 2 teams are the ones that are left over. Mamelodi Sundowns versus Wydad. First leg, obviously, is going to be in Casablanca, and then the second leg next week has been moved to Sunday, and that's where Sundowns will be playing at home at Loftus. So let's see, they're about to kick off. And can Sundowns become the first champions? Pela, this is a big deal. This is like undisputed champion. I know, hey, Sundowns fans, you guys are going to have us if you guys win this. But of course, as you know, the Wydad gents beat Sundowns last year in the CAF Champions League semi-finals. One might say it was like a coming-of-age game for Rulani because he learned that, hey, maybe at some points beautiful football is incredible, but then if you can't win the games, sometimes you just need to be a little bit more pragmatic, you know, get into a defensive mode and go from there. And Sundowns has been practicing. Sundowns is a new way of playing, you know. It's not as shoe shine and piano as it was previously. And they grind out results. They've learned how to grind out results. They've learned how to be a little bit mature, right? In terms of they don't try force that beautiful game when things are lit. They would much rather, you know, get that one goal and defend. We saw it versus Pirates. Those times versus Chiefs, they came out and then hit us or threw the kitchen sink at us. They started crossing. They started doing different things. So this Sundowns team is a lot different, you know. And some might say that this style is not very easy on the eye, but it is effective. So maybe that's why it's not necessarily respected in the PSL, even though Sundowns has won all their league games up to this point. And maybe that's why it looks so incredible in Africa. Different type of game. Agent, how are you, my brother? How are you? Starting lineups. Wydad Athletic Club has gone with El Moti, Abulfat, Harkas, El Amloud, yay, Atiat Allah, Jabrane Traoui, Haimud, Latimi, Busefiani, and then El Bari. And then with Mamelodi Sundowns, we have Williams, Mudiba Kutsia, Butwil, Keka Namudau, Mokwenanku, Allende, Zwane, and Masego. Wydad is playing against a European team today. Hey, Kabel. I'm the Sundowns fans, guys. Sundowns fans, you give them a little bit of credit and they take it all the way. Ndivua, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 2 roses. Let me just make sure that we are good on the other sides. Guys who are watching on Facebook and others on YouTube, just let me know that you guys can hear me. I'm trying to make it as close to the time as possible so that at least we're watching at the same time and we're going to catch it at the same time. Yeah, so Wydad beat Enyimba and they also beat Esperance ES Tunis on their way to this final. Mamelodi Sundowns took care of Atletico Petróleos de Luanda as well as Al Ali last round in order to make it here. Al Ahly in order to make it here to the final. Sundowns shocked everyone. Me, I was shocked. Maybe Sundowns fans weren't shocked. Me, I was shocked that Al Ali was so scared of Sundowns. Hey, they were so scared of Sundowns, guys. Like, they basically parked the bus first leg. And maybe it's because we think of Al Ali as the Al Ali of 10 years ago, 15 years ago. But they came out and they were scared, lost that first leg 1-0, complained about the refs and all of that stuff. Came back home. There was no fireworks. There was no weird stuff. Ended up with a 0-0 draw. And all of a sudden, Sundowns had gone through, you know. And yeah, no, exactly. Agent, to be fair to Sundowns as well. Maybe we're thinking of Sundowns as being Sundowns of 10 years ago. And maybe in Africa, they're very, 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 very good. Maybe it's a different situation, guys, altogether. Maybe we're underrating Sundowns, you know. Maybe they've won the league so much in the PSL that, hey man, it's not special anymore. Nongololo says the stadium is red. Yeah, no, hey, they support. Bachilore. These people, the people of Morocco, they watch these games on Sundays. Sundays is their day. So clearly the stadium is packed. VIP and I thought laser lights were banned by well, laser lights, there used to be a vibe, man. Maybe they banned it now. I'm not sure. Pelatina, my team hasn't been in Africa for a very long time. So I don't know. Maybe things are different. Maybe things are different now. Maybe it's a little bit more bearable when you go play. But there's the lights, Moose. Kids out the lights, the laser lights on the pitch. Guys, anything to make it feel like it's one of those games. I also thought so too, man. Kitseo, the lights is a thing. Nati here, Mzansi, man, we must also get some of that in our game. Vuvuzela's not enough. Sundowns fans, guys, if you guys need us to come through for you guys next week, call off us. Just let us know, guys. If you can allow yellow, gold, if you can allow black at stadiums, just let us know, guys. At least with next week, Manabo Aston Wenger are going to sit in a packed stadium on at FNP. I'm sure they're going to be there, Nabo. And then, also go to Loftus. Zanzama, guys, just let us know. VIP and his driver about, oh, hey. I did say the nickname Zena man, Malume Kuzo Pelaki Sundowns Zena. Asibo shake my soul. How? Wydad broke through. Who was that? Latimi. Latimi broke through. Outpaced someone. Outpaced someone. Angazi ukuthi lo someone ubani. Because you guys say I hate him. Angazi ukuthi lo someone ubani, but outpaced. Very bad decision making in the box though. Joe Africa is a pressure cooker. This crowd. Is it next week during the derby day? No, SPK. The derby is going to play on Saturday. Then the final has been moved to Sunday. So that's why Ngiti, if the Sundowns fans ask us nicely, we'll show up for them, guys. We'll show up for them. We'll arrive and we'll pack a stadium for them there at Loftus. Thank you, prank calls. I was waiting. I get it now when I said it. I said, Guti, there's a certain someone who I don't trust. I was told, Guti, I know, incredible. No, it's incredible in possession. But when he has to defend and there's a bit of pace, but you know what, guys, it's fine. It's okay. Coach Rulani told us, Guti, asas bolo. We don't know, Tina. We don't know. We don't watch enough football. So, hey, I want to stay away from it. It's been a cagey game so far. Wydad has put Sundowns under pressure a little bit there. And they've been trying to push for something, right? Haven't had any attempts just yet, but it is only 7 minutes in, and it is a final. And usually when you sit with finals, it becomes cagey affairs. Like, I don't think finals are generally what we expect them to be, where it's going to be pound for pound, people throwing, I'm a haymaker. It doesn't work out like that. Usually, it's a cagey affair. We sit down, we look at each other in the eyes to see who blinks first, right? But the cool thing is that because it's two legs, it adds a different dimension, right? Sundowns could score here and go back home with an advantage, the goal advantage. They've already shown that, home advantage doesn't mean much here in this thing. But traditionally, second leg, if you have a second leg and a second leg tie in a knockout, you usually have like a little bit more, oomph there. It gives you a bit of an advantage, but it hasn't been working thus far in this tournament. And that's his home country, so they know him. Yeah, I now, Leander. Guys, SABC Sport, SABC 1, SABC Plus, SABC Sport on the website. And also, I believe the African Football League YouTube channel is also streaming the game live. So you can watch it there too. It's AFL_Africa or something like that. But I've seen that they have replays of it. No need, it will be free entry. I hope other coaches are watching. Oh, Truta got fired. He had been saying that he's going to be fired. I think him and management. Hey, Truta, Brandon Truta is a journeyman coach, eh? Journeyman coach. He came with Swallows, moved to Amazulu, and then landed at Kukuna, was it? So he's at least he's in the system, so he's going to be moving around. But I hope other coaches are watching. Yeah, let's see. Let's see how Sundowns guy does. The chameleon. The chameleon's got no striker. It's incredible what they've done up to this point because they're playing without a striker, guys. They're playing without a striker. Shalule's out, Ribeiro's out. Tembazwani plays like a midfielder, so when he gets up front and he has to finish, hey, he's short, man. He can't finish those chances, right? So let's see. Let's see what happens. This, I believe, is Busefiane was the one who powered them through the last one. So he's a dangerous player on the Wydad side. So let's see. I love how they call it Mamelodi. Abangwale Sundowns, but Mamelodi on their things. Yeah, but he'll be fine, guys. You know these PSL coaches, man. Once you're inside the club, you're inside the club. You'll get a job later on. Look at that. Look at that discipline defending by Sundowns. Like sometimes I just wish someone would score first early so that we can see a game, man. This thing of having it be 0-0 all the way down to about 60th, 70th minute. It's not the one, eh? It's not the one. I'm a Sundowns supporter. My network is bad trying to watch it online. Unlucky, Watson. Unlucky. Is this the team that took them out of CAF? Yes. This is the team that took them out of CAF. I think it was the semis. First leg 0-0, second leg 2-2. Wydad was able to score 2 goals in South Africa to make it 2-2 in that game. It was 0-0 first leg. So this final might play out exactly the same way. And I think Sundowns will be a little bit wary because here's a team that has shown in the past that we can come to your guys' home and score goals. So we'll see. Hear me out. Finals are not beautiful in real time. Watch it get repeated and you'll appreciate it a lot. No, that's true, Malume Kuto. That's true. That's why I think it's not that it's boring because the teams are bad. It's boring because the teams are so good, right? Like I said, they'll want to see who's going to blink first, you know? So it'll be like quality versus quality. I think some of us, we want to see a game where, you know, Tembazwani and Mudiba are controlling the game and attacking and it's fluid. And then Wydad is also coming at us with their guys. But they've also thought of the same thing. I don't want to go down 1-0 to Sundowns. Sundowns doesn't want to go down 1-0 to Wydad. So I think finals become cagey that way because they have to be cagey. Last thing you want to do is to be chasing a game, guys. There's a lot at stake, 75 million rand. That's an island and a half worth of money. You don't want to lose that money. Yeah, SABC one is there. I'm on top of it. Go Sandawana, go. You're on Vala's own goal. Now remember. Yeah, Vala's that goal on Vala. Shem, that was sad, man. That was sad. And it taught Rulani, like I said earlier, it taught Rulani to be a little bit more pragmatic. Maybe you have to go defensive after scoring some goals or taking a lead. Maybe you have to see out a game. Maybe you have to play, you know, that annoying 2 backs of 4 type of football where it's wave after attack. I don't like it, but it's conventional football wisdom, you know. You wanted Laser in Cairo, now you got them in Casablanca. Next time I just the Laser, man. Kumpula, man, they used to have fireworks and smoke. Hey, these games, you wouldn't be able to see the pitch. It would be so much fireworks and things. I think now they've told them to calm down. But it created an interesting atmosphere, you know? Not necessarily that I wanted lasers. Lasers are trash, especially during penalties. But like, man, there was that and then there'd be smoke everywhere. Hey, these places used to be scary, guys. Khumulangbueli Chiefs versus Al Ali all those years ago. I was still young. Yo. You couldn't do anything in those stadiums. Even when you watch the videos of the derby, like if you watch the videos of the Casablanca derby, Raja versus Wydad, yes, sis. Kaizer's lit. Yo, it's lit. I think they share the stadium. It's lit, guys. Like, you're gonna go sit with Pirates people. You know what? I go sit with Pirates people. That's not me. You've experienced only FIFA World Cup is ever, yeah. FIFA World Cup was pound for pound, yeah. FIFA World Cup was pound for pound. Just love how Sundowns are holding their own in an away game. But to be fair, Wydad hasn't done much, you know. And credit to Sundowns. That's probably down to Sundowns also being very disciplined in what they're defending. First corner for Sundowns. Let's see where Alenda takes it. 15 minutes in, guys. We're 15 minutes in. Yeah, it's been very cagey, man. There's been only one really scary time when AB was beaten there, and then the Wydad player made the wrong decision in the box. But otherwise, not much has happened so far. This crowd is really an extra man on the field. It is. But you know what's cool about big crowds? You can also keep them quiet. Like, and as much as it's tough, think of Pirates. Escotini is very scary when they're rocking. Like if Pirates scores one goal, Escotini, you'll feel as though you're playing versus 15 people, right? Like you'll feel as though, man, it's a rugby match. These people will be on you. But the other cool thing is, if this match hits Boma 50 minutes and it's still 0-0, you can turn a crowd. Like Al Ali's crowd was gone. Al Ali's crowd, stadium had a lot of people, but they weren't doing anything. Do you know why? Because Gunzima, you're 1-0 down. Your team isn't finding any joy. Hey, it was bad. Sundowns on the attack. Oh, hey, man. Rare mistake there by, is that Mudiba? There was smoke in the beginning. Oh, was there? This cup is real money. Chiefs versus Al Ali. Of course you were young. In fact, some of us are not born. We played Al Ali, man, in the final 2021. Hi, guys. They must possess the ball more and silence the crowd. Why do they still allow this laser stuff? I think it's now become atmosphere. Luckily, Sundowns is not new. It's not new to this. You know, it's not Sundowns' first time outside. So I think they're used to it, man. I think it's just how it is. Like if you think about it, when you come play in SA, the vuvuzela, you know, Lady Kabichiko is standing, maybe distracting, I don't know. So I guess it's the atmosphere of North Africa. This is what they do. It's not the first time we've seen a laser and these things. So yeah, but I'm fairly confident Sundowns will be able to thing it. Now give credit to Rivaldo for good defending. Rivaldo's amazing, guys. Rivaldo's amazing. Because Rivaldo inside this system is half center back, half CDM, right? He makes the team properly tick. Remember when we were watching Bafana and I was like, if you want to play it out from the back, Vala's not the guy that was playing the ball out from the back. So if you think that you're doing that and that's it's Sundown's way, right? You must understand that he's not the guy that brings the ball up. It's Rivaldo who's trusted with at least the first pass from the goalkeeper. You get me? Then so he does an incredible job. I still think that Sundowns' defense is suspect at times, especially on transition, right? So if you can catch them out on transition, they'll either professionally foul you, they'll go to any means to stop you from progressing, right? So I still think there's a weakness in Sundowns' defense, but in terms of building up from the back, second to none. I remember Cap final where bomb firework went off right before free kick. We need to fill up. We also need to fill up our stadiums. Look, I'm just saying that Saturday will be a full stadium. I don't know about Sunday. I'm asking Sunday, but Saturday is going to be a full stadium. we also need to create the culture. One of the questions I asked was that how much does quality affect it? So knowing that you're going to go watch a PSL match, like for example, the Pirates match, Amaubani, in Epora, mostly in Epora, a lot of the games are boring, they're not attacking. We don't have strikers. We don't have attack-minded coaches and things like that. So is the quality of the football, the quality of the product we're watching, does that count? Number two is the fact that we can watch these things so freely. SuperSport covers a lot of matches. We watch matches like this live. It's easier to just sit back home than to go to stadiums, Maybe that's a factor. Our agent have brought up safety and things like that when we spoke about it. Oh, Ronwen. Yeah. He got injured in the beginning. It doesn't look like. Let's see. Was it re-injured or something? And that Tim stunt in the stadium is full. Our players don't learn giving these guys unnecessary free kicks in danger zones. Rivaldo and Mukwena, a lot. And funny enough, Mukwena more than anything. I think Mukwena does a lot of the dirty work for the Sundowns team. So I think he doesn't get credit. But then again, us South Africans, we don't necessarily give credit to the guys that do the dirty work, So it becomes one of those things. Rane wants a draw with this formation. He can switch it on at any time, to be fair to him. I'm loving Sundowns. Saturday, nothing about Melusi. Saturday ki festive, Sunday ki stock meet. Paris games are boring nowadays. Williams is Arab now. Yeah, waste the time. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Actually, that you mentioned it, Malume Kuto. That's another thing. I love that Sundowns is learning the dark arts. But when you go that side, you have to know the dark arts. You have to know how to waste time. I saw Williams last game. They gave away a penalty. And Williams wasted time. Like he wasted a good 3-4 minutes. And that psyched out the Al Ali dude. Come on, Malul took the penalty. That psyched him out. Dark arts. Get it dark arts. Like you have to learn how to do those things, man. Lie down, away. It's an away game. Lie down. Take away any attacking impetus they had, Yo. Yeah, bakapana batho ba. But we miss Lucas Ribeiro and Shalulile. You do. You don't have a focus for your attack. And if I'm going to be, I don't want to say critical because Sundowns is doing well, but Themba Zwane for me would be a lot more dangerous if there was a striker and if he was allowed to drop back and play with Mudiba. Or what if he was allowed to play 10, like a proper 10 with a striker in front of him? You'd see Zwane. But I think it's part of the plan. I think part of the plan is that they're going to cycle him out eventually. Shabari Fenster thing, can reflect the upside down, can scuff the upside down. They look so, Kisan down there. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I saw 13 guys sitting in an empty side of the stadium. Guys, why is a Buzepe Foundation or just to fly you guys out, man? Didn't they do that one year where they took some fans just to fly you guys out, Leave 57, Kena planning, watch the game. Williams, don't know if it's genuine or hi, darkness. Good darkness, Clara. I'm loving Sundowns defense, disciplined, compact, and organized, out of possession and on dead. And if you notice Nongololo, they're not pushing forward. Sundowns hasn't attacked this time. Zwane has known to pass the ball to who plays on Saturdays and Sundays. I didn't get the info. Oh, Derby is Saturday. The Derby is going to stay Saturday. The final is going to be Sunday. Guys, let's put feelings aside. Alan de Kista. Guys. Mara Sundowns fans. La rata wickets are the victim. Alendeke star, guys. Alendeke star. The starriest of stars. You actually wonder why he's playing in the PSL. I remember people disrespecting Grant Kekana on this live. I've never been so shocked. Grant, man. Kumbulu Grant besimbugela la pitags. It was Car Club World Cup. He's the best defender we have. We miss a strike in this game. The Moroccan fans are supportive. They are, man. They are. Have you guys watched my video about this thing? You guys must watch my video on TikTok. I did a video on this final. I even included Sundowns songs, man. Eh? Paramisu 7. Grant is... Look, man, I think somebody has to be a pure defender. And I think Grant does very well as a pure defender. Mvala has a mistake in him. That's the only problem with Mvala. Mvala would be the better defender, but then every now and then, if I he can give away an on goal, he can give away a penalty. Hey, Mvala. Not a red card any given time. So it's nice to see Grant jumping in. In fact, on your defense, who do you guys have as defenders here? Iban Ulibusa, Prine Onyango. I've only seen Prine Onyango play maybe 20 minutes ever since I've seen him. But I don't want to speak about those ones. Okay, we're back on after that little break. For Williams, Wydad is attacking again. Wydad is really trying to stretch the Sundowns defense. But I think what they don't realize is that because Sundowns plays 5, the wing backs are technically defenders. Nomdiba can double up and help AB on that side. Oh, thank you, AB. I know Morocco, guys. PSL. Let's see, did he actually catch him? It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. But guys, how do we feel about this tournament? I think I'm going to be excited when it's 24 teams. Like when it goes up to 24 teams, I think it has a lot of potential. A lot of potential, especially if they make it 24-team round robin. Or I think what's likely going to happen is that they're going to do the regions thing and maybe split it. So maybe do 4 regions, 6 teams in each region, play them in a round robin, and then do knockouts from there. I think that would be interesting. Because I think that the power of the Super League is not that Sundowns gets to play Al Ali, maybe, if they're in the same bracket. The power of the Super League, or the original idea of the Super League, is for you guys to play each other and be on a log. Like, can you imagine a 24-team log where, yes, you play Al Ali twice, but you also play Wydad, and there's points, and it's a league? That would be fire. Where they get the time, I don't know. So that's why I think they're going to split it up and do regions, then go into a knockout. It's the only way it makes sense. Like, you see what they did here. They could cram... there was a lot of games that played because each of them played 2. They could cram all the games that everybody played literally into a month. It's less than a month. This whole tournament is going to be less than a month, 20 October to 11 to 12 November. So they could do all of this. It would be amazing. Maybe got December or something like that with 24 teams. I think they're playing 6. Even if they expand it, you won't qualify. Kumo, all I'll say is that verbatim, Sundowns! What was that? Harmless ball came through. Nobody got it. Why that player was just late to arrive? All I'm going to say, Kumo, is that your chairperson, or chairperson emeritus, former chairperson, president of CAF, said that he didn't want it to be points because points knocks out a lot of teams. As I said, when we started speaking about this thing all those months ago, if you go only on points, yeah, fine, it's going to be these guys, then you're going to miss out the opportunity of having other teams from other regions in this tournament. So he said, his quote was, he went from the best teams on the continent to the biggest and the best and biggest and best teams. So I think they're going to have historical places because you also need spectacle, right? You guys are speaking about full stadiums. Well, there's teams in South Africa in full stadiums who can fill stadiums, right? And that looks good for sponsors and all of that stuff. I think they're going to shoehorn them in because originally we were meant to actually get in according to the old, when they first announced it. But we'll see, guys, we'll see. We need Paris in this tournament. We need Chiefs, guys. I must introduce a star. No, please. Frank. If they introduce a moon, a star, something on it. No, please, no, guys. Please, no. Yo, please, no. Let's see, Mudiba and AB on the left, Mudawa and Grant on the right, Mukwena and Rivaldo in the middle. Exactly. Only Chiefs was in this AFL. There was going to be a Kalosko, Boma 5 need. Hi, guys. You guys forget that 2 years ago, in a transfer ban, we got to a Champions League final. Please, leave us, please. Saishai Whitehead, Saishai Atletico Petroleos, Saishai Simba, I think it was. Please, 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 please. I think I've just changed that. Rulani tonight is going to squeeze, rotate AB's head like what he did. Like, hey, the guy is lost. The person who's lost for me, and you haven't seen them in this game just yet, Masego. I think in this type of game where Sundowns isn't necessarily attacking, oh, look at, guys. I just want to take a second. This is why I love watching African games versus the big teams. Did you see how Wydad just played out of the back there under with the Sundowns press coming? How many times do you see that happen to Sundowns in the PSL, guys? That's why, like, you watch these games. Back to what we spoke about. We spoke about how these games, when you watch it back, Umalume Kuto made the point, when you watch it back, it looks amazing. It's things like that, man, where you see that it's nil-nil because both of my teams are catcher. They're just bad. It's nil-nil because both of them are tactically very highly skilled, man. See that thing? Hi, guys. Yo. Now, Zonku. Oh, if Nku turned properly there was a chance. There was a chance. Ooh, Alende. See PSL, Alende. It's not PSL here. The pitch has lots of water. I think it was raining. We should be careful with our passes. We'll see. It could just be overwatered. That's what Al Ali did, wasn't it? Mina, my worry is the issue of fatigue, especially on key players. How do you preempt that? I think that's what everybody was complaining about. Because can you imagine a year where Sundowns has to play a full AFL with 24 teams, has to play Carling Knockout, MTN8, Nedbank Cup, has to play League and Champions League on top of that? That's insane. That is an insane amount of games to play. This one is still easy because it was what? 6 games. Yeah, they're going to play 6 games extra, right? But hey, I can only imagine. Condolences, yes. Condolences to Amazulu and Bongani Ntuli. For those who don't know, Bongani Ntuli, striker of the Amazulu, had been diagnosed with a very rare form of cancer. Very, very sad. He passed on today. So condolences to him, his family, and to Amazulu as well, because just last month he got married to the CEO of Amazulu, Uzungu. I'm forgetting her name, but they got married. He had just been playing, last game I think he played was the 24th of September, like just now. So condolences go out to him and his family. Both Masego and Nku are lost. But Paris tries to play from the back against Sundowns, but not like that, Lerato. Let's be honest, not like that. I like how you say tries. I rate Rulani is not playing a proven striker. False 9 is costing them, especially keeping the ball. Well, Rulani did say that he asked for one. Corner, Wydad, 34th minute. Rulani said he asked for one. Rulani said before the season, he asked for one. They had narrowed it down to 2 strikers from inside South Africa and 1 foreign player. I don't know who the ones from internal were, maybe a Mayo, I don't know. But he had asked for a striker and got Ribeiro. And of course, Shalulile, but they've been injured. So I think it's by force that he has to play like this. Okay, the game is starting to open up. Sundowns is starting to play. Maybe now we'll see Masego and Nku come to the party. But there hasn't been much for them. Sundowns has been sitting back, to be honest. Nanchaila ngo AB, but I need collab. Let me just keep quiet. Let me just keep quiet about AB. I rate Rulani, okay. Why not play Mabue as false 9? At least he can keep the ball. Keeping the ball matters in away games. I don't even think that's the problem. I think Sundowns doesn't struggle with keeping the ball. I think the issue is, I always say, when you come into games like these, especially against the big boys, and maybe a little bit different for Sundowns, you have to have a threat. You have to have somebody that you're scared of. Like Ushalulile, defenders are scared of him, right? So they know that if you make one mistake, Shalulile will score. So you have to have somebody who they think about. I don't think Masego is as much of a scoring threat. Nonku is as much of a scoring threat. Tembazwane is a different kind of threat. So I think that keeps defenses honest. Because the moment they realize that you guys don't have much of a threat, there'll come a time where Wydad is going to attack full on. And Sundowns struggles scoring open play goals. Like, yeah, even Masego's goal versus Al Ali, it wasn't an expected goal. It wasn't a move. It was a moment, you know. So Sundowns, Shem, they have to hope for moments when they play these games. Where's the televised? It's on SABC 1. Scarafish, SABC 1. Even Compella is trying to apply the style of building at the back. At Morocco, problem is Akpay. Know your players, guys. Know your players. Know your players. Do these African teams not understand that our players go to clubs, man? La Malays are going to Sekonka, so it's okay. They don't mind. We are lost in this game. Something needs to happen. I think it's on purpose. You're probably going to see Sundowns try something, Boma 40 minutes. You're probably going to see Sundowns try something beginning of the second half. I think Rulani understands that, look, 0-0 is a very good result. 0-0 is a very good result. Even though you stand the risk of having Wydad do to you what they did last season. But it's Africa, guys. It's not going to be a 4-0 drubbing or 3-0 or high-scoring game. Ooh, first proper shot. Straight at Williams. Mbule hayo. I didn't read the I saw the injury thing. I didn't read it. I could have thought of like a stage man. What do you guys call it? Because Sundowns, they tell you guys he's in stage 3 of rehab. Sundowns fans, what are stage 3 of rehab? What's the difference between the stages? Because I don't know me. Maybe how? Yes, we're chasing the game. Pella. There we go. Breakthrough. Ooh. There we go, Rulani. Play it over the top. Just play it over the top. Just do this. Rulani was busy saying this. They played it. And Ku just marginally wide. I think that first touch high just killed him. You see, that's where you need a Shalulile. I don't see Sundowns winning this, especially second leg. 0-0. What about away goals? I think Sundowns is more likely to score at home. I think Sundowns will look to steal this game. So it's going to be a smash and grab type. If Sundowns get the goal, it's going to be smash and grab. It's not going to be like a clean win. They're going to have to smash and grab it, honestly. And I think that's what they've set out to do. Mfa says on Facebook says the Wydad look dangerous. Yeah, you could say so. I think Sundowns has handled them pretty well. Fruta has been fired. Who is next? Hey, Pella. There's a lot of jobs, man. They're at the PSL that you could say. Finally, they're fighting for their lives. Finally, they're fighting for their lives. I don't know if Wydad realizes that if they don't do something here, it's going to be tough for them. Second leg. If they don't do something here. But Sundowns has been pretty disciplined thus far in this game. I think the only weakness has been their attackers. The attackers have not come to the party at all. Masego and Nku have not been here. They have not at all been here, but Wydad has been going for it, eh? They've been trying everything. Just can't break that Sundowns defense. I think that's what you have to appreciate about this new Sundowns, especially Sundowns this season. Defensively, they actually do very well. Ndabaguti, they can't score. Huh? Ah, on goal. Which side did it come from, guys? Just help me out. Can somebody please, just please help me out and tell me which side did that goal come from? Just tell me. 1-0 Wydad Casablanca. Angifuna ukukhuluma kakhulu. Which side did it come from? When I say target a side, how many times have I said there's one person that you target and teams don't target him? Nago, okay? Nazo. I tell people how many times. Second time they've gone and passed him on that side. Second time. I don't want to say too much. Mina bati ngikhuluma kakhulu AP. When I say AP imbobo ngale. But anyway, 1-0. 1-0 to Sundowns. On goal, that number 19 is dangerous. Mr. Powerful Pound, AB on that side has been exposed today. Guys, I tell you all the time, attack one guy. That's all you need to do. When you're going to Africa, you guys are going to see, because those teams are going to exploit those type of things. Rolani is even better. He should have just moved him out wide. But yeah, what do I know? I just watch football on TikTok. Guys. That's not my pages, Tina. You sure? You guys forgot, who cares? Now the game gets interesting. And the game gets interesting because I don't think Sundowns wants to go into a second leg watching a Wydad lead. There's the smoke I was talking about. The crowd say vugile. I don't think Sundowns wants to go into a second leg without an advantage. They're going to have to try get that second goal or that first goal to make it 1-1, you know? Because, hey, when it comes to second legs, if Al Ali has taught you anything, look at the stats. 208 passes, Wydad, 135 Sundowns. Oh, now Sundowns is waking up. Okay, it's going to be an interesting game now. Now we'll see a game. They start burning their stuff. But Lerato, we don't know tactics. We don't know tactics. And is Mudiba not a wing back left? Nah, look, I can only look. Their formations, their schemes, you don't count the formation at the beginning of the thing. But usually Mudiba helps there on the wing. What they've done is that Mudiba has become more of a midfielder. So coming all the way back there, it's tough. And what tends to happen when Wydad is attacking is that, rightfully so, AB tucks in and they make a 3. But because Wydad is beating the first man so quickly, Umidiba, beating him so quickly, it means that AB has a lot of distance to cover when he has to run back. Look at what happens when you put them under pressure. Look at what happens. You see what he's done. So immediately, this is what I like about Durulan. Immediately, he's taken Kekan and put him on the left. And it seems like AB is going to push up. AB is going to push up. Manginchela, guys, it's fine, guys, it's fine. Magaya says, friends of Wydad, guys. That's what they usually do with AB. But okay, let's see, guys. Let's see how it plays out. I think Nku and Masego not being there is hurting them, I think. Oh, there we go, there we go. Oh, aye. Masego, did he pull something? Is that a Masego? Oh, hey. Hey, when it rains, it pours. It looks like he pulled something. Who can come in for Masego? I guess you could play Mayema up there. Cirino could come in, maybe give them an extra midfielder. But Masego is jumping around and limping. But I mean, it's got a couple of minutes before halftime. Maybe you'll see it out from there. Someone took notes from the Great Mbal. Wydad have so much to play for tonight. It's going to be a tough ask, but it's not impossible. So now Wydad are going to play a low block. I doubt it. I think the problem with Wydad, they're going to see is they're going to try take advantage of this. They tend to be the old coach. The old Wydad coach used to be very arrogant, so he was going to carry on playing. I think this one might be a little bit more pragmatic. We'll see. Because remember, Nabo, bangenenga penalty. That's how they qualified for this final. The only problem is that they are, I don't want to say Mamelodi Sundowns' bogey team, because Sundowns has, in the last 5 games they've played, Wydad they've drawn 4, and then Sundowns has won the 1. So history says Sundowns wins this, or at least it becomes a draw. And if Sundowns can get the away goal, there we go, Nku. Yo, Nku's touches, man. Nku's touches, man. That's where Sundowns lacks. You've got midfielders playing striker. That's where Sundowns lacks. Twice now Nku has come through. That one, if it wasn't for his first touch, Shalulile buries that one. Ribeiro buries that one. You know, for those who can't watch, Sundowns had an attack where they got a through ball through to Nku. Just a bit of a heavy touch, took it away from him, so he couldn't take advantage of it. Right down the center, basically right in front of the keeper, penalty spot, where he lost it. So we'll see. Mudau is an EPL player. I wish I can tell Prati. 7 minutes added on. I still believe in our guys, although we're not playing anything. But second half, we need to do better. Okay, so the only thing I'm happy about is that now, are they going to VAR? Okay, it's going to VAR. Oh, something say, boy, hey, VAR. SA VAR is, SA, African VAR is slow, man. Let's see, can you show us a replay? Can you show us? I'm watching with the sound off today. I'm sure they don't play it loud. VAR would be so much better if they played it loud, but let's see. Okay, there's Nku. He takes a touch. Oh, where does the contact begin? That's the question. Where does the contact begin? Yeah. I guess it would have been soft. Kumo, VAR came out. I think it would have been a penalty, not a penalty, a free kick on the outside. But there was that second touch that made it look something else. There's nothing wrong with AB. Our players are all out. We can't single out one player. No, Vanenom, I'm not saying that. You guys always misunderstand me. I'm saying when you look at a very strong Sundowns team, you have to look for a weakness. AB has always been a weakness. He usually gets yellow cards. He can't necessarily play against fast players, especially when he's isolated, right? So that is a weakness. Incredible when he has to play out the ball. Incredible when Sundowns is in possession. Yeah, no, he pulled it. He pulled it proper. He pulled it proper. I think he was just trying to make it to halftime or Masego. Are you hanging around for the women's game after this? Yeah, why not? I mean, we've got time. Let's see. We are Wydad and Wydad is us, says Bakaya, guys. Loretta says we need that penalty. Our midfield is nowhere to be found. Your midfield is doing a job, guys. It's just that it's not a beautiful job. He didn't give it. Butul is a freeway. Wydad players know him very well. They're crowding his side. Yeah, Masego hamstring. It was a hamstring. It was a hamstring there. There's the goal again. Isolated. If you drag him out wide, yo guys, I asked him, man, would you have to give? I don't know. Do the PSL coaches not see this when they're sitting with the analysts? Granted, the end of that, he was a bit lucky at the end of that, because he put in a hopeful ball. But a goal is a goal is a goal. What can you say? Let me see. Sundowns ladies. Yo, at 10 o'clock. Oh, but is it it's Greenwich, it's GMT, ne? It's GMT, right? They go with GMT when they're playing that side. So where's JKT Queens from, Ghana? I can't find them here. They don't have information on them. Yeah, it starts at 10. Yeah, why not? We can sit down and watch it. Sundowns versus JKT. Sundowns is being outplayed at the game, says Thokozani there on Facebook. It's in pole possession. Pole possession is Wydad. It's all Wydad. It's all Wydad. I think we're not used to seeing Sundowns defend. Maybe that's why. Because I think what they came out to do here was to just hold back on it. Let's see, Sundowns ladies. I'm not actually sure what channel it's on, or if they're going to broadcast it. Might have to shiga that match. Okay, we're heading into that number 19. Oh, that number 19, man. He's giving Sundowns problems. It's because your PSL teams don't attack Sundowns. That's the problem. Steph, can you just tell us where that ladies match is going to be played? Sundowns, no plan B. Aye, guys, we're being harsh on Sundowns. We're being harsh on them. Oh, we're being harsh on them. I think they had to be a little bit pragmatic, some realistic game. I think they had to play it safer than usual. So I think we're just not used to it. You know that thing we were saying about Al Ali? Uti Al Ali coming out and parking in the bus is weird. I think Sundowns was not necessarily parking the bus, but they weren't being adventurous. So they were just sitting back. I think that's what the plan was. Like I said, I think Sundowns was needed to smash and grab a goal, and we're probably going to see a smash and grab attempt second half. We'll see if Wydad decide to sit back. That's a red card. Which one are you watching? Because the one I'm watching says they're chasing shadows. It's not like Wydad is effective. They're just busy in jail with the ball. Yeah, true. But they've put Sundowns in some tough situations. I mean, it was the second time that AB was caught out. The first time, number 19 went through and made some very bad decisions when he got all the way through, when he had Sundowns facing their own goal, you know? That's why I said that he's gone through twice, but his decision-making has been very, very, very suspect. Even that one for the goal, let's be honest. Very suspect ball in. You know, it was hopeful more than anything. So we'll see. Oh, hey, that stadium is full. Started V Muhammad. Oh, yo. Look at that. Shabba reflects that thing, guys. Shabba reflects that thing. And they're all sitting in their places. Maratabana Loftas, guys. Please. Should alarm bells ring for Rulani? Hey, Malume Kutso. Let's see if he loses the game. If he loses the game, then he has to be worried because then all they'll have is the league. That's obviously most probably in the bag. Then they have to go to Champions League and do something. I don't know if Rulani can do another season with the Sundowns standard. Another season of just the league. I don't know. I don't think it's possible. Hey, Malume Kutso trying to stoke the fires. They'll say free entry at Loftus, but still empty. I guess that's what OT has been asking about Jose. Look, all I'm saying is that Rulani is that all Sundowns? Is that all Sundowns has? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 officials. Yo. Oh no, there's some other South Africans. Yeah, not one Sundowns jersey there, but at least there's a Bafana one there, or national team one. Hey guys, 15 November. Banyana's black kit is dropping. I want that kit. I want to make sure. I'm supporting the country. I'm supporting Banyana. I want that kit. That black kit they won the World Cup. Zakala, maybe they should ring for Jose. Different situations. Are you counting the fans? What a movie. No, it seems like there's a Sundown section. So in the Sundown section, it's empty and there's like 15 guys. It's understandable, man. It's understandable that side. And it's 15 guys who look like Sundowns officials. So it's understandable, guys. Retiring. Mutipa Foundation can't fly us all out. Hey, AB, look at the pressing. Look at the pressing. Okay, that was bad pressing, though. That was bad pressing. The fact that ball got out. Let's go. Sundowns counter. Change side. Make the run. Masego. Oh, make the run. Guys, critical phase. Go. Ooh, Sundowns is crossing. Yeah, but Wydad is defensively naive now. They're very naive in their defense. That should have been if Masego had made that run. Give Masego. Yeah, he's done. He's done. He's going to be substituted. Let's see how Rulani plays that substitution second half. The fact that Wydad is getting all the way into Sundowns' box, it's crazy. You don't see it normally. You don't see that normally. Oh, 12 minutes. They can't even force low. Wow, guys. Will Bafana get to wear that black kit? Please, no. I don't want them to besmirch that black kit. Please. The black kit is Banyana. I want everyone to know. If I get that kit, I want everyone to know that I'm supporting Banyana. I am not supporting Bafana yet. It would be nice. I'll have a Bafana jersey. I'll have a national team jersey for them if they do well in the AFCON. But it's for Banyana. You might mistaken the supporters for Serie A League. Yeah, Masego's done for, guys. Ref, halftime. Kante, how many minutes are you adding on for halftime? Or stoppage time? There we go. Halftime, guys. I'm going to open up the lines. Just know that you have to join me. You have to join me. You have to be following me on TikTok. Then at the bottom of your screen, you'll see a multi-guest button. Click on it, request. Usually what we do halftime is that I allow 4 people in and we have a conversation since it's only 15 minutes. And then I will allow everybody else in at the end of the game. That's when we'll have the conversation proper, guys. Please mute when you enter. Please mute when you enter. Kumo, I'm going to start with you. How are you, my brother?
Oh, I'm not gonna stress, eh?
Oh, no stress.
If what dog, like you know what, this game, you know? Listen, let's put things into perspective. We're traveling away to Morocco, Casablanca, 67,000 opposing fans with their lasers and smokes. This is the time where they're supposed to be playing their best football at home. And what I'm seeing now, fine, yeah, they're creating opportunities, but I'm not scared. And Sundowns, so their tactic is to hold back and hopefully get a goal. So imagine if Sundowns plays the Sundowns way, what's going to happen? Because we've seen a bit of glimpses of that happening. And one goal, ele kafanda finder. So I'm believing we're going to get a equalizing goal or perhaps actually win the entire thing. If not, definitely when they come to Loftus, this is not a team that's gonna win the league. This league, we're gonna win
Okay.
this for sure. I'm
Okay.
relaxed, man. I'm very relaxed.
Okay, I'll come back. Malome Kutso. A non-biased view, or is there a biased view tonight?
Nah, tonight get chilled, get chilled.
How did you see this
Look,
first half?
look, observations have been good. We have to be fair to Sundowns, which they're doing this on purpose. Well, I understand they're not attacking on purpose. They're just going in cut damage limitation. But now, Flopukore, it's now 1-0, and we're only going into the second half. So if Wydad bang a goal in the early stages of the second half, it now forces Sundowns to like avoid a situation in which they 2-0 and now they need to score 3 goals to win. Remember, if they go home 2-0 down, it means for a straight win, they need to score 3 goals. That's now a mountain. And once you start attacking, trying to get to even at least 2-1, you open up. Well, I understand. So I've been watching Raja. It looks like they understand how to play on the counter.
Okay.
They've gotten far enough into the box. Of course, the magical Mudau is doing the job on that side. So they might switch to AP. It might be a intentional switch to say, you know what, we're not getting any joy on that other side, but on this side we're getting so much joy. Let our counters be concentrated on AB side. Well, I understand.
Yeah.
And hey, I do not want to see well, maybe I do want to see Sundowns come back at 3-0. Well, I understand. It would be sad for South African football. But that's what they face right now. They might come back at 3-0. However, knowing Sundowns, they might just win this game 2-1.
Okay. We'll speak about it a little bit more. Agent 007, how are you, my brother? Here's your team playing.
Yeah,
What did you
difficult
make of the
game.
half?
Difficult game. I've been impressed with this Montesa Lachtimio, whatever the name is. Very good player. Very good player. I'm happy that he got injured. He's been subbed, I think, if I recall well. So okay, so into the game. I don't know what video analysis Ugolani did today. He always boasts of watching 4 or 5 games. I think today he watched one game. I don't even think he watched the game because if this young boy, I saw him playing against Raja. Was it Raja? No.
Yes, Tunis.
Yes, as far as Taraj, he was terrorizing the defense, so you fully know that he's going to be playing on AB side, so you have to plan him the same way you plan for Udu Breeze and Osaleng, you have to double up on him, AB, once you do him Mpoteka, he's gone, but 1v1, he will mark you, yes, that's why I say he's a good defender, but he can mark
Wide.
Mpoteka kind of thing, so when you pull him outside wide, you isolate him and you put the ball behind him, he won't catch you, and for once, I think Sundowns don't want to get yellow cards, because some of the passages, I feel like normal Sundowns would commit a
Yes.
professional foul,
Yeah.
So I think they're a bit scared of getting yellow cards in this game. I don't know why, but it's okay, I understand. And also, Zwane has lost his mojo. Zwane has lost his mojo, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's because he's playing out of position or something, but I don't know. But he has lost his mojo, you know. And lastly, I think it's very poor by Sundowns. Very, very poor. A player pulls a hammy, everyone knows. The longer you play, the more you make it worse, you know, and the longer it takes to recover, you know. So that was a very poor call. And also, if you look at the last opportunity, a fit player, you can cross to him and he can get the ball,
Yes.
you know. So now you're playing with one man down, you
One
know.
man
So
down, yeah.
I don't get why you have to wait for halftime. Get in there because you never know if that kind of push will come, you know. So get Sereno there so that you know he can contribute. So yeah, but I understand the pragmatic Sundowns,
Okay.
but it's okay. But it's okay. It's fine.
Okay. Let me bring you to Skara. Skara, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm good at yourself.
I'm good, my brother. How do you see this first half?
Sundowns is chasing shadows, man. Yeah.
Uh,
They respect this club too much. You can't go to the final sitting back and hoping you get a 0-0 and thinking that at Loftus you're gonna win. Football does not work like that. You use your chances. If you get opportunities, use the opportunities that time. Don't wait for a home game. Because what will happen now, they might get a corner and score at corner and then goes home at 2-0. What are they going to do? And one thing, Rulani is always doing the same thing. I always tell teams here in South PSL that you will find one coach that is clever enough to see that he's doing one thing over and over and over again. You can't play a final like you're playing against our teams, Pirates, all those teams in the PSL. Look at what it does. They before they can attack you, they start passing the ball at the back and then they stop. They wait for you to come. What happens if the opponent doesn't come now because they are leading 1-0? They are gonna be forced now to play the long balls, of which that plays Zwane out of position by doing that. They must come attack these guys. These guys are not as good as they think. Sundowns must come and attack now. Try to get a goal at least. Yes, I'm not a Sundowns fan, but I wish that they win it so that maybe next year they will put 2 teams from South Africa, but not our teams.
Which teams?
You know our team, the one that are playing on the 11.
Let me go to Kuma. Kuma, I want to talk about Sundowns. Now, there's a couple of things we saw. Masego and Ku don't seem to be able to play in this setup. So Sundowns coming in and be a little bit defensive. How do you feel about that? Number 2, there at the back, AB versus number 19. Yes, number 19 might be off right now, but that left-hand side has been a little bit vulnerable to the attack. And then lastly, I think you guys are getting chances, but the counter-attack has been run by midfielders, and sometimes you see that midfield thing when they get into the box and have to shoot. How do you feel about those things?
My bro, one thing I can tell about Sundowns, it gives other fans from other teams an opportunity to talk about Kev matters. But anyway, I'm so okay.
Listen.
Sharp, what? No. My brother, like you of all people know our situation up front. We have no strikers. And obviously, to bring on Bungulo Maseko, it's a Korea wants or Rolani wants to play on the counter. Hence why he put on some speedy players up front. That one. Man, this guy he's always been a liability together with like teammate Mvala, Lord Mvala. One. So it's for side area Wydad, it's clever for them to notice our weakest link, KAB, and Bama exploit that clearly. But I don't know, as much as I'm exploit that, so Rulano won, and I think he's gonna make changes. Maybe Torotita, Otla against AB Mohare, against maybe Grande on the left hand side. So yeah, man. We'll see now for what Roland is going to be doing. I know that guy always has a plan that we as fans don't get to see or we think we see, but obviously he knows better. And in Roland we trust.
Score prediction?
2-1 to Sundowns.
Kitsibile, Sundowns, but it's fine. Let me bring it. Malume Kuzo, no Kuzo. Here are some weaknesses that we saw in the game for Sundowns. Masego and Nku completely out of the game. Yes, it might not even be because they're bad. It's just that this Sundowns team, the way they're playing, doesn't take advantage of them. We've spoken about Temba Zwane, for example, going missing a little bit, and UAB there on the left-hand side being a little bit of a weak link, even though it might get a little bit better without Latimi on the pitch. Well, how do you feel about how Sundowns have handled these weaknesses thus far?
Personally, I don't think Umaseko and Unku had a bad game. I think it's more of the midfielders not feeding them. Umaseko and Unku were a goal waiting to happen. Seeing how slow, I think the entire Ghana game Wydad defense is full of ABs, and Sundowns should have taken advantage of that in terms of speed, and Unku no Maseko are pure pace. And we saw just one ball over the top, Unku was in. Unfortunately, side netting, I understand. And I don't necessarily think Sundowns lack a striker. It's by choice. Gift Mutupa is a striker. And if you don't rate him as a coach, you can't say I don't have strikers. Just say I don't like the striker I have and I prefer to play midfielders up front and move away from the excuse that it's because you don't have strikers. In terms of AB, no, Lorna, maybe I don't know if he's on the bench, but sometimes, you need to play your left backs, go left back. Terence Mashiko would do. Terence Mashiko would be able to go pound for pound with that boy, Uguyanukbuye. Unfortunately, as agent is asking when last did Mutupa play, I can't field him. It's the coach who should have fielded him before. So that question lies with the coach, which when last did he play? Don't understand. As well as Terence Mashio, I think this game would have suited him because of match and Umvana. But for now, then they will just have to double up. Tell him a centre back or Tebo Homukwina to cover the boy, to cover AP, and then at least it will limit that damage on that side. Score prediction.
Hit me.
3-1, Raja King, Wydad.
Zeng zeng.
3-1, Wydad. Also, Mr. Oti, I just want to thank the human being who hoiked me with a coin there. Shout out to him.
Oh, okay. Saint Knox. Agent, you highlighted some of those weaknesses. How do you feel they're dealing with this game as Sundowns? Do you think that maybe Rulani chose the wrong tactic to go into this game with? Or is it just a matter of it was just unlucky?
Yeah, I think maybe it was oversight from his side, not to double up on the boy. I wouldn't have Terence Mashego as over AB, even in that position. Mashego, Maseko back line, he's too busy for his own good, too busy about doing nothing, So now, when you're too busy, not doing anything, as a striker, you can get away with it, but as a defender, it means going forward, you're not giving us anything. Defensively, you are mediocre, you're okay, So I would rather have AB, who is maybe badish, okay, defense-wise, but going forward, he gives us something, So the only solution is to double up on him. I think not Mukwena, but Mudiba has to help AB a bit more, And also, I think for now, it's time to bring in Gaston for Umaseko. I think you would give us a bit more. Okay. And if we don't have anything, we don't have anything on the bench. But but my score prediction, I see it ending this way, or 1-1.
Hey, one is your head and one is your heart, again. I know. When you guys give me predictions, I know, right?
I had to speak it in. I'll be called a double agent.
You've been called a double agent already. Yeah.
Kuba's a loyal disciple of Rulani, so I don't want to say anything.
But we'll see. Let me let Skara have the final word for this halftime. Skara, did Rulani choose the wrong tactic for this game?
Definitely. Definitely. You can't play a certain way the whole season and then you change on the final. You are bringing disaster. He tried to play on a counter. That's not a strong point for Mamelodi Sundowns. You've got Zwane who can hold the ball, who can go into spaces. You got Alende who can go between the players. So why do you change? Because you are overthinking, trying to overthink. Now after this game, you will say, who cares that Shalulile is not there? Who cares that the second leg will be at Loftus? Who cares that fans will be getting in for final prediction? If they leave that left back there, I'm telling you, they're gonna be Muscon 2-0. But if they go back to what they normally play, try to play the Sundowns way. You can't change because if you want to be a big team, keep on playing the Sundowns way. Then that I can say maybe 1-1.
Okay.
But if they continue like this, it's 2-0 clear.
Now I don't like these ifs, Salona, but it's fine. I'll let you guys have it. Because it's a two-legged tie.
Who cares that I'm going out now? Bye.
Skara. Okay, so the second half is about to start. Look, from my side, we watched Al Ali go and play Sundowns and park a bus. Now we're watching Sundowns come out and be pragmatic and be defensive versus this Wydad team. Now, you can make the same arguments both ways. Wydad has beat Sundowns last year in the semifinals, just as Wydad got beaten by Sundowns, although a bit more. And Al Ali got beaten by Sundowns a bit more, so they're a bit more cautious. You also understand it from the point of view of a final. You're going away, you don't want to do too much, you don't want to sit with a situation where you're 2-0 down, and then you have to go score 3 goals when you come back home, right? The only issue is, and funny, I'm about to use the same logic that I use when our teams play Sundowns. The issue is, you've played a certain way, as Uskara said, you've played a certain way for most of the season. Now you've come into this game and you've decided to change how you play. As understandable as it is, sometimes you get caught out. Masego and Nku don't seem to know what to do in this system. So now you've got 2 players that were really good in the preceding games in the AFL, and now they're being asked to do completely different things, and they seem a bit lost for it, right? So sometimes it's good to play your game. What I was saying was that the moment you get a goal that comes in, now you have to see the real Sundowns. They've got no choice but to do it. Okay, who's coming on? Now you have to see the real Sundowns. And the real Sundowns has to play because now you have to get something. You have to get something. Libusa's coming onto the pitch. Now you have to see something because there's a goal. They have to score. They have to make something happen because it's not a given that they're going to score in the second half, right? So in the second leg. So you have to look out for those type of things. I'm just glad that, do you know what I love about Africa? We've known that AB Kimbobo, and I don't mean that disrespectfully. I mean that in defense, it's tough for him, right? So they targeted him. We saw Wydad play the ball out. Just in the middle of a Sundowns press. You don't see that at PSL. So now at this level, you start seeing questions being asked. And that's what makes it very interesting. Now we get to see how good Rulani is. You get me? Everybody's been talking about Rulani being a genius and all of that stuff and pep and what. You say now it's 1-0 versus the Wydad. He has to come up with answers. That's what you love about these games, right? In terms of the Sundowns team itself, I think have Modiba help AB and then bring Thembazwane back a little bit. I would play Thembazwane in the 10. I don't think Chambers 1 is giving them anything up front. Play him in a 10, let them go over, and allow your wingers to run in like this, because they're not giving anything or getting anything from the midfield. Allende has been taken out of this game. It's tough. We'll see. But we'll see how it pans out. Very, very interesting permutations for when we go into the second half. We know there are 58 fans. Let's talk about Derby. Ndibo, don't be like that. She's coming back. Says Umhlave. Mayam and Sereno must come in. Rulani chose Libusa over Lord Mvala. Hey, and Libusa is... Libusa's not up to speed, man. The last time we saw Libusa was TS Galaxy, if I'm not mistaken. In the TS Galaxy game, man, he didn't seem to be all the way there and ready to play that game. But yeah, guys, I'm excited. When games get like this, I get excited because I want to see how Sundowns reacts. If they react, I want to see if they're going to hold out. I want to see if Wydad is going to try to go for 2 goals and make it near impossible when they play away. I really want to see what's going on here, you know. Okay, Mutsipe. Is he there? I don't see Mutsipe there. But it's not Sundowns. It's not Sundowns. It looks like number 19 Agaseko, so maybe that left-hand side of Sundowns will get a rest. 19 was substituted off on an injury. Ulatimi. Ay, man, now. Give Sundowns the game, man. Sizobuya. Oh, Skawara. Okay. Tingawara. It's fine, guys. Chovela, we'll see. If you press high, don't stop. That is your game. Exactly. But we'll see. We'll see how they play it now. Because in as much as we said Sundowns' game, you're playing quality opposition, guys. This is not a PSL game. This is not a PSL game. In terms of should bells be ringing, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Sundowns fans, if Rulani only ends this season with the league, how do you feel about him? Would you still keep him? The cracks might not show in the PSL, but maybe Ziakale Africa. Who knows? Oh, is that Temba playing more aggressively? Temba playing more aggressively. He's been told. But you will keep him. Okay, Kuma. I see you. Oksala Sundowns will lose. Hey, guys. Rulani has the same look on his face as when he had last season. I hope it's not the same situation versus Wydad last season. I hope it's not the same situation. But this Mudiba boy is pro class. JST says they keep him. Now I love these seasons. This season, the storylines are incredible. Jose had to prove that he's moving forward. We don't know if he's moving forward. He's got an MTN8. League seems done for. Champions League couldn't qualify. Here goes Sundowns. Champions League couldn't qualify. Rulani had to prove that he's actually worth all the weight and everything they've given to him. Will he do more than just the league? They won the league last season, got knocked out of the 2 trophies they had here in the finals. Had to play Champions League. Now they even added African Football League. Is he just a really, really, really good coach that can't win in Africa? Which is the next step for Sundowns. Storylines, guys, this season. Yeah. It's very physical now. Sundowns is trying to step into it, but Wydad is now committing the personal fouls because Sundowns is playing now. I think Sundowns has decided that they're here now. Pity took a goal for him to do it. Oh, Mudiba. Well, what a player. What a player. Rulani, please let Mudiba and Zwane play next to each other. That's all you need to do here. There we go. Sundowns on the attack. Oh, should have hung back. Should have gone P-spot. You see how they pushed up? I told you guys. Put in Libusa, push up AB. Come on, guys. Come on. I don't have badges, but come on. Give me a little something, man. Show me some love, nyana, guys. Mara, this Mudiva boys, pure class. Last season results were looming. The price went down for Jose. Mshish is a brilliant player. If only God gave him speed. Told you Mudiva is pure class. Yes, you did say Tepang. Is this game not televised? Oh, it's on SABC 1. I know we're not used to watching football on SABC 1 anymore. It's on SABC 1. Now Sundowns is coming out of his shell. Where is Diruk? Diruku se penchin. Corner Mamelodi Sundowns. They've come out brighter. Look at the lasers. Look at the lasers. Look at the lasers. They've come out brighter. Seems like they're going to try press Wydad. Now, Wydad mustn't make the mistake that most teams make versus Sundowns, where they allow them to gain confidence. They need to break when they can break. They need to go quick when they can go quick. They need to take advantage. Pity, 19 ageko, 19 ageko. Linesman, why did it take so long for you to call offside? Pegu linesman, he watched them. See what I meant? If they play to their strengths, it looks way better, Skara. You were right. It looks way better. Aubrey, Super Sports told you guys. No, guys, sometimes SABC shows matches, man. Sometimes SABC shows matches. Roland is saying that his players must push. He wants them to start playing 30 now. It's not necessarily 30. He must play African. Lesotho pa ke pese. Ke Wydad pa kang pese. Wydad ke yona ka re pa ka pese right now. E ntshitse pese ya ko Morocco. Hey, look at the lasers, guys. Hey, Africa, guys. Looks like another injury scare here. 53 minutes in. It's 1-0 to Wydad. They must check the counter-attack. I think because U19 Agaseko, Ulatimi, because Latimi is no longer on the pitch, I think I was more scared of Ulatimi on behalf of Sundowns because it seemed as though even when Sundowns was very well disciplined in defense, he was finding the spaces. So because he's no longer on the pitch, I think Sundowns will be a little bit more relaxed. A little bit more relaxed. And like, where's Mudau be in this match, man? I need Mudau to be a little bit more adventurous there on the right-hand side. The game needs Neo Maema, says Bafana. This Sundowns team can win Dstv PL easy if they play like this. No team can stop them in SA. Yeah, the teams are all scared in SA. The teams are all scared. Khantirulani is balding. I saw that too, Kuma. I didn't want to say anything. He's taking the pep thing very seriously. I don't want to say anything. Reminds me of Senegal and Egypt in the final. Mangovo. In what way? As I said, Mabu is a better outlet, false 9. I think forget false 9. Play 2 up front and then drop. I want to see Zwane playing the 10, connecting with Allende. Then you'll see flames, you'll see magic. But it seems that Wydad doesn't know how to play balls over the top. That's their weakness. They don't know how to play balls over the top. It's maybe the third or fourth time where ball over the top has found a Sundowns player in the middle of the Wydad attack. So maybe that's their weakness. Would be nice to have Shaluli let's take advantage of that weakness. Guys, I told you guys, take AB, make him left wing back, and have Libusa play in the left of the 3. That's all you need to do. Hide him. Hide him. But Uncle Rulan. Aubrey says Alan is the star. It's just sad that they've semi-taken him out of this game. I think they were told to look out for Allende because He's not having any joy today. Not having any joy today. Oh, Rivaldo. Rivaldo is, if I were to rank the most important players at Sundowns, I'd say the most important is Allende in this year. Then I'd say Kutsia Mokoena, second and third. Zwane doesn't have moments like he used to. Mudiba would then be the fourth, I think. Oh, Sundowns living dangerously. Free kick on the edge of the box to the side was played in, and number 22, El Amlud, couldn't get to the ball. Ball in from Atia Allah. Sundowns playing from the back under pressure, almost got caught out to Mokoena. Yeah. I wonder if Sundowns' weaknesses will come out as strong. Very, very interesting. This game is very, very interesting. Sundowns had a very early flurry. I think they wanted to really get an early second half goal. Now, Wydad has weathered the storm. Sundowns is committing a lot of players forward. Start to wonder what Wydad does. Oh, bad decision making. Dangerous foul from Mokoena. Kana Lebusa is... Yes, Abuti Kutso. I told you guys, Lebusa in, push AB up. Hey, Wydad in these crosses, guys. Sundowns is going to get caught out, eh? Wydad in these crosses. They have to make sure that the punch that they throw now lands. Just got in from work, Sundowns, Zala Channel Mang. It's on SABC 1, Tatin Tunya. It's on SABC 1. Now, most important Sundowns is Williams. Really? I don't know, Malume Kutz. I don't know. Because Williams, I don't know. We don't learn from causing such fouls and dangerous players. Lonnie thinks he's Pep. Now he wants Cortez to play like Stones. That was a devilish ball. That ball was crazy. From the free kick. No, Sundowns can play many games without Rivaldo. Mokoena is more important. Tepang, watch what happens to Sundowns' attack when Rivaldo's not there. Watch what happens. Rivaldo is the most important for their play out from the back. Just watch. He's the most important for play out. He makes Williams look good because Williams plays it to him. He plays it very well. When he's not there, you can't trust Mvala. AB is comfortable, but he doesn't offer the same central penetration. It's more to the wide areas. Mokoena does the dirty work. I give him credit for doing the dirty work for Sundowns, for me, personally. Mudiba is going up in the importance. Atsabunku for Serino. Yeah, I guess, because you guys aren't necessarily going wide anymore. Could make sense. It could make sense. But a lot of midfielder though. Hey, when you have too many natural midfielders, but Serino does offer a little bit these long balls. I don't know why Sundowns is changing tactics now. But yeah, Wydad is parking the bus. The Wydad bus is out. The Morocco bus has arrived at the stadium. It's arrived at the stadium. They're trying to see out this 1-0 and they're going to get bitten. You'll see. What was that? 19 ageko. But when 19 came out, Sundowns is going to have fun now. That number 19 was the threat. I told you guys you always need a threat. Number 19 was the threat for Wydad. Now, that change Yalibusa was made for Mahala. Why are you playing so slowly in your... No, Sundowns, when have you ever done that? Alright guys, pace up your transition. Who plays long balls? Mokoena, where are you playing that long ball to? Don't become a PSL side now, guys. PSL sides don't know how to play against low blocks. Don't become a PSL side at this point, guys. Sundowns. Sundowns will concede a second goal. Isn't Vala even a player before you talk about counting? The only problem with Vala is his mistakes, guys. The only problem with Vala. I think the eye-opener for Sundowns, to be honest with you, Sundowns played... Who did they play before this? They played... what am I forgetting, man? We watched these games. The game they played before this, there was a game when Vala got the red card. They played Al Ali. First leg versus Al Ali. Sundowns looked so good at the back because they could play the ball at the back. Because they had to play Kutsia. Kutsia had to come in and somebody else had to come in. They were playing Kutsia and Mukwena, almost as centre backs. Oh, it looked so fluid. Like you could tell Gutumvala wasn't there to slow down that game. And I think Rulani saw it there. If we look into stats, Rivaldo is top 5 best players in the PSL. And you see how quickly Rivaldo made it back into the team after that record he got early in the season. Instructions from Rulani told them to play long balls. I understood the long balls first half because a long ball when a defense is sitting back is different to a long ball when the defense is pushing forward. So if you take too much time to progress the ball up the pitch and then you play the long ball, that doesn't help the Sundowns. You'd have to play it at the back, bring Wydad out, and then play in balls behind, not two. Pirates struggles with this at times, where Pirates will hold the ball so long that Saleng becomes, Saleng's danger is taken out. So they need to play, you see how they're playing at the back? Draw Wydad out, and then you play a ball over the top. That's going to go if you're going to play balls over the top. But if you're going to play contested balls over the top, it doesn't make sense. It won't make sense. Wydad's defense will eat up those balls all day. It's on SABC 1 MT. But a distribution Williams did not make sure. Tsepang, that's why I say Rivaldo makes Williams look good because Williams has some suspect balls, eh? Sundowns must change the temporary, otherwise Bazodli, or the tempo, yes, the tempo. Rivaldo can invert seamlessly. The guy is a CB and CDM all at once. Exactly, Streets. Streets breaks down football. You must check out his YouTube channel. Streets Won't Forget Football. It's incredible. He breaks it down. Maybe they'll listen to you. Mina, they don't listen to me when I speak. You guys see what I say 3 games later. Good football from Sundowns. Will grab a goal in this game, says Aubrey. Will they? I don't know. I think they'll make it more competitive. But when Sundowns commits, they commit. And if Wydad can play the counter game properly, I think they can steal another one. Sundowns is on the clock right now. Sundowns needs to do something. You don't want to go in with a disadvantage. Sundowns' goal changes everything here, you know. So I think they need to do something. They can't play like they did first half. Funny enough, I think Rulani would have been happy with 0-0. The way they set up for that first half, I think he came in going, guys, let's do 0-0. Says Abona Pambi. Hey, Mara, this number 7 is Sundowns. Ke Osman Tembele. Osman Tembele being Tsepak. A lot of people hate Sundowns here. Ulibuga Gipi. Lava, SABC 1. SABC 1, sabcsports.com. On YouTube, it's on the AFL_Africa channel. It's on SABC Plus. MT, SABC 1, guys. SABC 1. Agna DSTV, DSTV, man. Kumo. That's not premiere. We're not Mutsepe Foundation people. No, I'm kidding. As I said, Oksala, they'll lose this game. Hey, Ndibu, let's see. It will be more competitive. Mara, Sundowns has 25 minutes. The pressure's on them. This Wydad team is not as good as we give it credit to be. They're not as good. Oh. Badlala Black Mampatile mo bobokutse. Oh, laser straight into the camera. These fans don't care. Straight into the camera. Bas Plasta Nati at home. Okay, corner Sundowns, 66th minute. It is 1-0 to Wydad Casablanca. Oh, okay. Foul again. Aubrey says might convert from this corner. Wydad will get a penalty. Hey, Scara. Scara, yeah? I don't know how many people have put guys, who are these people, man? Guys, please, bo baba mang badi chelete. Rather give me money than advertise your money there. There's Sereno coming on from Ku. I guess Sundowns will have a little bit more control, but then I don't know if that's gonna score them a goal. Maybe they're hoping for one of those Sereno specials. Wydad will be frustrated now. Yeah, Aubrey. Here's the Mudiba. Why would you take off Mudiba? Ay, Rulani. Eh? Sundowns is pressing now. Why is Rulani? I don't understand. Why is Mudiba coming off? That doesn't make sense. Okay, let's see. That was a PSL change by Rulani. But you trust the process. Remember, no, Lerato, no. We don't know tactics. We don't know. Why Mudiba is out, supposed to be Mshishi. Rulani thinks he's Pep. Why sub? Yeah, guys, let's see. Maybe it's an inspired change. I don't understand it, but I don't have analysts. I haven't watched Sundowns 5 games. Okay, now I'm lying. We've watched a lot of Sundowns games. Yeah. Maybe it's because I see as the Wydad. Maybe that's the argument. He's scared to take out Zwane now. Downs is knocking. They're knocking from set plays, which is very interesting. Now, Umayema, guys. They're knocking from set plays. I don't know. And Mvala finishes set plays. Ay, Rulan, don't look stressed, man. Don't look stressed, though. There we go. Sundowns. They're calling for handball. There's VAR, guys. Don't go too hard. There's VAR. We're so used to PSL, guys. We're so used to PSL where Cheli Chavani will look you in the eyes and say, hi, guys. About Tom will look at you in the eyes and say, I didn't see anything. There's VAR. Don't get too emotional. VAR. Second leg is going to be next week Sunday. How is that not a penalty? Let's see VAR, guys. Kupa VAR. Iteng VAR. Inspired changing. Sometimes in soccer, you don't need to be an expert. This is Mamelodi Sundowns. Let's see. Ooh, that's a pen. Is it going to VAR? No, that's a pen. That one is a pen. I wish they could play the VAR guys out loud. Like, with rugby, the TMO and the ref, when they're speaking, you can hear them. I think we need that in VAR. This thing of referees making decisions, then later on they apologize afterwards. Let's go to Val. They're telling him to go to the TV. Zang zang. What to go to the TV? These fans have no chill. Yeah, his arms extended. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. Kichilo, the Sundowns is not going to score from open play. They struggle scoring from open play. Unless it's like a lucky goal. But yeah, I care about say Chiefs is the only lucky team. Feel like Serena and Mayem are going to change the game. Mutsepe must make the phone call now. That's a penalty. That's a straight penalty, Shem. The fact that the guys in the booth didn't want to take responsibility for this. Who will they give the pen to? Zwane. Remember, Sundowns never loses. Penalty was actually 2 handballs. Which player must take the pen? I don't know. Yeah, it's a penalty. Straight penalty, that one. Straight penalty, that one. Is it going to go to Sereno? Terrible. I guess this is what Sundowns was hoping for. Sadly, this is Sundowns this year. I know Sundowns fans call us lucky. This is Sundowns this year. Yeah, it was a straight handball. Straight handball. Hope they don't stop attacking play after scoring this penalty. I think with the changes Rulani's made, they have to attack. I don't think they'll be able to park the bus with the people that are on the pitch, to be honest with you. But I think he'll be happy. An away goal in this tournament is very important. Oh, the pressure of a penalty. Wydad are so aggressive. AB, they're giving it to AB. Oh, they were like, "I'm a guy. You are in your home country. But you are in your home country, my guy. Itate. Awunandaba namalaser cause ubuya khona." No, MT, it's a final. It's the first leg of the final. Ooh, AB. But itate, boy. Ngini la itate. Does AB take penalties, well? Ooh. 1-1, Mamelodi Sundowns. They've got their away goal. They've got their away goal. This is what they were looking for. They've got their away goal. They've got their away goal. They've done the job. Now they're going to go back to Loftus. Hey, yeah. Mara, that penalty. That penalty. Q-Soul. Malume Kuso says big balls from AB. He's from here, guys. He's from here. Putuil. I just want to see what team Putuil came from, actually. I played for Mohammedia, and then Raja. He played for Raja on loan before coming to Sundowns. Yeah, he played for FAR Rabat. Okay, I guess he wasn't in one of the big teams, but FAR Rabat was in the final. Hey, Malume Kutso, bet of me, the goal, man. But you want more goal? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Now the tables have turned again, and Wydad has to try and get something else from this game, because away goal has clocked. We need to applaud these boys for real. Playing without a striker, commendable. Keeper should have saved that. Took one step too late. These things happen, guys. These things happen. Apparently, Sundowns coaches are only limited to 5 losses. I don't know about that, but we'll see. So, guys, if you are Rulani, do you go for number 2 and possibly maybe get scored on? Especially because of the players he has on the pitch. It's a lot of midfielders. He made some changes there. Or do you bring in that pass from Mamelodi? Type Mamelodi. Take your 1-1 and your away goal. Take it back to Loftus. Is it enough? Someone said Wydad will get a pen, but it was the opposite. Number 2 looks possible. I thought they'll be happy with 1. Number 2, insurance goal. Okay. Guys want to kill the game. We need to score so that it doesn't have much pressure next week. At least you've got an away goal. It would have been dope to have an away goal. Have an away goal without having conceded that first goal. What will happen if it ends 0-0 at Loftus? Sundowns win. Away goal rule. Yeah, you got it for the wrong team. But maybe Man United should call Rulani. Hey. Yo, wow, 2-1, Wydad. They replied. You. Yeah, she's the match. This is the final now. This is what we wanted to see. This is the final. Guys, just add 45 to whatever my timer says. It's now 2-1, guys. It's now 2-1. Hey. It's a prick, Balumeko. Christina. AB looks injured. Christina. Yo. This game. Jesus, what a shot. Shabile straight at Williams. He was like, no, I'm going to hit it straight at you. Well, relatively straight to you, and you're not going to be able to stop it. 2-1, guys. Ziawa now. Christina. Paxton. But Ronan Williams is twerking now. That was poor from Williams. Keepers today, Ronan should have saved that. Hey, Alan, who cares about Sundowns? Who cares about Sundowns? Liverpool was on it today. Story of last season, Kokev. If it does happen, do alarm bells start ringing for Rulan? Mara, there was a foul before the goal. VAR didn't care. Who cares? VAR didn't care. Not about it. Wydad is trying to go for the kill now. Hey, Wydad is trying to go for the kill. Let's see how much that 12th man in the stands helps them. Ooh, what a ball. What a delicious ball. Tibang, Sundowns. Sundowns is in Tibang mode. He was looking for a penalty there. Number 14 was looking for a penalty there. But the third goal is looming, says SPK. Masego came off. Didn't Masego came off? But the game will end 2-2, says QSOL. Is it your heart talking or is it your head talking there? Skara says backdoor champions. Wow. Shalili and Ribeiro are needed for the second leg. Yeah, they don't have a threat. Zungu for Zwane. Is that the pass? It's the pass. But because he has Abu Sirin on the pitch, I get it. To a degree, I understand it. So I check out 10 minutes. Wydad are 2-1 up. Hey. If it ends like this, Sundowns will win 2-1 Loftus. No, it will go to penalties. It will go to penalties because both teams will have one away goal. What a delicious ball. If it ends like this and Downs win 1-0 at home, are they champions? Yes. They'll be champions. I wonder how Chiefs managed to beat this team. Guys, don't ask too many questions. Zwane was cooking. Zwane was cooking. Didn't the coach quit after that game? Mendieta didn't travel. He's not here. He's not on the bench. Seems when Sundowns win this match 4-2. Hey, Cabello. Hey. Inhliziyo, yazi inhliziyo man. Makhuluma inhliziyo sizathini. When you must make a plan for us to watch the game on your panel. Ray. Kilikenya halftime, Kilikenya at the end of the game. Roland is starting to panic, but who cares? Hey, thanks. Hey, Downs will score 7. Cabello. Aye, man. Now go AP. Professional foul time. Come on, Downs, make us proud, man. Tobos. Alright. When now you're a Bucks fan, yes, the Sundowns manga winner la. Manga winner the tournament. Some people support WWAG, don't even have passport. Hey, you soul. Sundowns ladies are kicking off now. Are they kicking off now? Steph, where are they? Where is the game being played? Steph, is it being broadcast anywhere? Red card versus Al Ali. Allender was on trial at Arsenal. We're creating unnecessary fouls. But will Wydad score in the second leg? Look, if there is an African team that has shown that they score. Remember what happened last season? It was 0-0 first leg when they went to Morocco, Sundowns. And then second leg, Wydad, the game ended 2-2. And Wydad won by virtue of away goals. So if there's one team that has shown that they can score, they're busy shouting at the ref, guys. Score on the goal, guys. Yeah, Mineta was recorded. There we go, SBK. Yeah, I got a last minute. Oh, is that on YouTube? Okay. I think I'll just put it on as well. Sundowns ladies is in the CAF Champions League. Women's CAF Champions League. Very, very good. Look at the fans. What are the fans doing, Dibu? What are the fans doing? Sundowns playing with 5 defensive players. Hey, yeah, Sundowns. Yo, Wydad was quick to counter, eh? Didn't Wydad do the same thing to Al Ali, man? Or was it under, not last year, the year before? They found another gear in the final versus Al Ali. Al Akli. I still don't understand why yeah, the Mudiba one, I don't understand, man. I don't get that change. Because I think what's hurting Sundowns, was it to Downs? What's hurting Sundowns is that they're trying to defend and see out this game. But Pelabo Alende, Nabos is no Zone is off, ne? 85 minutes, maybe they'll be able to see it. They did it down, but I swear the season before last season, when they actually won the thing, last season was it Al Ali that won? The season before, they played Al Ali, and Al Ali thought they were gonna come guns blazing, and these guys just went no. I think it's one of the ones that Pizzo lost, man. Sundowns, come on, guys. Oh. Yeah, one is off. Ne, Wydad got to totally Sundowns. Yeah, shy straight. Angas ganjan. And you know what's crazy? Last 5 games they've played together. They've drawn 4 games, and then Sundowns is 1-1. So Wydad wins by virtue of the draws. Downs are losing tonight, I swear, says SBK. Terrible. If Wydad decides to defend this 5 minutes, Sundowns is probably going to get something. They had to smash and grab. Counter. Ah, look down the middle. Ah. Crossbar. Yo. Hey, he had finished them there. Crossbar. Why did he hit the crossbar? Maybe he should have taken a touch there. Ooh, what a play. Yes, yes. He wanted that top corner, man. Oh! Valid for Wydad, the Morocco. Wydad are coming guns blazing. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, Wydad want to finish this game off, eh? They want to finish this game off. That would have been an amazing goal. I'm not going to lie. That would have been one of the best goals I've seen. Bad run. Bad run. Is he onside? Is he on? Apparently, weather for Sunday would be 50 degrees. I just wore my red EFF shirt. What? La Paramo EFF. That striker is responsible. Zungu red card. Sundowns needs to defend now. Last 5 minutes. That guy should have pushed a bit, yeah. He could have even got a penalty. But I'm not going to lie. Hey, that man saw his name in lights and he tried to credit into the corner. Counter Sundowns, counter Sundowns. Mukwena in the box. He won the penalty. Can he win another one? Okay, Sereno just taking the pep out of that attack. Crossing by Sundowns. Crossing for who, guys? Sundowns needs to learn to take advantage of these transitions. Yo. Here comes Wydad. Hey, they want this. They want this. No, that was a bad ball. That was a bad ball. Ding, ding. That guy should have pushed a bit. Downs defensive, mad tired. The score is okay for Sundowns. Hey, Mukwena's bloody feet, eh? 88 minutes is 2-1, guys. Wydad in the lead. Add 45 to my time and you've got the time. Subs have been ineffective. Yeah, I think it's because they also changed the style. So I think once they got that one goal, Sundowns decided to try to defend, but you can't defend with these midfielders. You can't defend with these midfielders. I think Wydad is seeing that. That's why they're attacking like that. Yeah, Mudiba would have been essential here, but Mudiba was taken off. I didn't understand that sub by Rulani. That was a very weird sub. Mudiba was very, very instrumental in this midfield, the Sundowns, and then they took him off. I don't get it. I don't get it. But Wydad is, they're pressing. They even put on that guy, the black guy. I think the black guy is old school striker. I'd imagine they would have crossed the ball a lot more, but they're making him more of a target man. Let's just look at that. Oh, he was looking for it. You want to just go a number 10 goal, eh? There's that goal again. That's Tina. Zogo is embarrassingly slow. Maramokwen is playing like Tim today. What's the crosses? Tarabon. They don't even want to give the ball to Zoom. Okay, there we go. Oh, nice turn. Nice turn. Play on, play on. Low cross. Oh. 8 minutes added on. Hey, these guys don't want this game to end, ne? Heart rate is too tired. Others chair is tired. Mayama's not giving. I get people were calling for Mayama to come in. Corner Sundowns. Can they get something from the set piece? Because that's what Sundowns is apparently good at this season. Let's see what the comments are saying. What a quality game. Yeah, no. The goal helped, man. The goal helped a lot. The goal helped a lot. But this game is fire. Ah, Mokoena tried his own stina. Mokoena. Usithenge phi leso stina. Usually finals are boring, but why this final has lived up to expectations? Yeah. And what's nice is that because if it ends 2-1 like this, there's stakes for the second leg. That's usually where it falls flat, but there's stakes now. Somebody has to do something. Even be crazier if Wydad was to get another goal, that second leg would be flames. Flames. Let's see, Zungo. So you admit that set piece coach is doing something. Not that he's doing something. I'm just admitting that Sundowns doesn't score from open play anymore. It's mostly set plays, lucky set plays. I can't say that the set plays are even directly responsible for things. Even the penalty you guys got here. Ball came in, bobble, shot off the hand, you know? Sundowns can't win Siraj. That's not having a natural striker is killing us. Yeah, guys, it's killing you guys. Antengang strike, Malenga that was spent. Maranteng strike. But did you guys think Ribeiro and Shalili was going to be enough? When I should have scored that one. Ever since he got red carded, Wydad has never been the same. Mudiba sub was a mistake. Zungu's running like a headless chicken. Yeah, taking off Mudiba was weird, man. Like I said, I think Mudiba has worked his way up to being, I'd say, the fourth most important player at Sundowns. There's no strikers. What do you expect? Guys, can't use that excuse because even when you had strikers, it wasn't, you guys weren't blowing teams away. It's only golden arrows that you guys have blown away. Otherwise, there's been offside goals, keeper mistakes. Okay, I'm lying. Ribeiro did well. Let me not be unfair to Ribeiro. This my son wants to show me something during a hot match. During a hot match. One thing for sure, Wydad will score at Loftus. They've scored before. That's why I'm like, I don't know how secure this game is because if they go and get one that side, then the away goal means nothing for Sundowns. Nabo, they're on the attack. Let's see if they take advantage. Wrong pass. Wrong pass, Sereno. 4 strikers are injured. Nazir, Ribeiro, Shasha was good enough. Sundowns did Mahopa. Go check the goal scores. What are you talking about? No, go check them. Go check them. How many games have Sundowns won by 2 goals? Go check them. You can go look. Guys want Mahopa. Hey, bar. You guys want Mahopa. Number 8, breathe life into Wydad. Oh, aerial balls. Sundowns is playing aerial balls into set defenses. Very unlike them. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Sundowns must not rely on something. That's true. If Nazir was still injury free, he would be punishing teams. Maybe. Ustauti, show me evidence that Mahopa is a football player. The Olympics that he played with Mukwena. Even at Baroka, man, he had something. He's just not, I think he's just not used to how Pirates play or how a Pirates striker is meant to play. Yeah, there'll be VAR. There'll be VAR. There's VAR for all of the AFL games. ECAF personally outfitted every stadium in each country with VAR. So Loftus was fitted with VAR before the AFL started, strictly for the AFL, not for anything else. They're not giving PSL, they're not doing PSL any favors. Hey, now I'm putting the kamahopa. Or they need mahopa. That was almost a hospital pass. Hey, keep our white there, eh? Feeling yourself, ne? Yeah, but white there are playing, man. They've stopped attacking, but they play. I think Sundowns finally took the tempo down a little bit. Counter! Counter! You see, it's so slow that by the time they get to the top of the pitch, Wydad is in position. Look, you see? I think Sundowns need really, if there's one thing they need to get right, they really, really need to learn how to make teams face their own goals. This thing of progressing very slowly is not going to work out. Loftus will be more entertaining. It will be. It will be. 8 minutes, Austin. They failed to end the game because Stokvel meeting Sunday. So Orlando has officially lost the match this season. Are we excluding the final, the cups? I'm excluding the cups. But Orlando only gets challenged in CAF, man, in Africa games. As I said, nobody cares. Sundowns. When are they playing at Loftus? Next week, Sunday, the 12th. Okay, full time. Full time. Let me just get my full-time thing up. As you guys know, we probably dissect games on Mondays. This is just a chance for people to come in and we can have a conversation. You have 2 minutes to say your piece, and then we can just allow as many people in to have their say. So you get your 3 minutes, speak about what you speak about, and we'll discuss it probably tomorrow. Agent 007. At least you're on away goal nyana.
Yeah. Again, I think Rulani is a very good coach. Extremely good. But looks like when he's under pressure, he makes a pair of questionable substitutions. That Mudiba substitution was unnecessary. And Zungu, bringing in Zungu into a high tempo game. You bring in Zungu to slow the tempo down, the tempo of the game down. You don't bring him up to maintain it or accelerate it. Hence after a substitution, because it was end to end, after his substitution, the game went a bit down, a notch down. So I think.
Do you think maybe he was caught in two minds? It's 1-1. Maybe we can see out the game, defend the game. But then when it became 2-1, the personnel on the pitch doesn't match trying to get another goal?
No, I think you have to play, because before that number 8 came in, Wydad was there for the taking, and when a team is there for the taking, you make sure, you can't just count on saying we got a goal, and so therefore we defend, and even if Zungu is not even that good defensively, so yeah, but that's fine. We take the 2-1 back to Loftus. So we'll see. Hopefully we can start. I think if we had started the game first half, the way we started the second half, we'd be talking a different thing now,
Yeah.
But it's fine. I take the 2-1 loss. It's fine. We'll see them in Loftus, so no problem. It's no problem at
Okay.
all.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Okay.
no, and there's no sirens ringing for Ulani, guys. There's no sirens ringing for Ulani.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet, but it's fine. It's fine. Let me bring in Malume Kuzo. Malume Kuzo, what did you see from this game now?
Interesting game. But I just have a question for everyone. Looking at Uzungu, did he not maybe pick the wrong team? Because I
Yeah.
watched him do some beautiful things there on the pitch, and I thought other coaches would appreciate what he's doing. Other systems, he would look good. For example, Pirates lack a Zungu, someone who can just turn and spray it,
Yes.
or just play short passes there. What Undlondo is burdened with doing as an 8, Uzungu does it nicely as a 6. You know? So maybe he looks bad because like we conversing Friday that maybe literally is not the CDM for Sundowns because you are expected to run the entire pitch like Umukwena does. So maybe Uzungu should have not followed the friendship but considered which the best coach was actually Upito for him and not necessarily the great Rolani. But going back to the game, good pound for pound action. Now my fear is what you mentioned, Uti. Wydad somehow they know how to find a gear out of nowhere where you're like, okay, bafile, but then they suddenly press you. And that's what happened when Umvala scored that own goal, I think. It's because they started piling on the pressure like at home. And I think Liga final, you are right, against Al Ali. Out of nowhere, Al Ali looked like a dead team, looked like they could not come back. So they might just do the exact same thing, Coco of Tas. Sundowns need to find I want to strike us a second in Sesa Wydad.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that big guy, the only
that
black
big
guy.
guy, yeah, he has something so many strikers lack. When you are running and you look like you are alone, the composure to just look up. I know so many guys who would have taken a shot, hoping for the
PSL.
best, but that guy was telling a man, was telling eyes, and just laid it for the oncoming
Number 10.
oncoming midfielder.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm thinking with Sundowns also needs someone who can think and who can take shots. But otherwise, there's still life. There's a pulse for Sundowns, so they can still take it.
Okay. I will talk about it properly. Q-Soul, how are you, my brother?
Hey, my guy. Good evening, everyone.
How did you see this game?
Even the way that supporters without passport. No, the game was nice. The game was good. The game was interesting. The game was in patches. Like Wydad had their moments, and Sundowns had their moments. The only problem for Sundowns was the outlet. There was no one to run onto the ball. And those Wydad defenders, they are very tall. And Boma Boy, they were running like headless chicken. You understand, Hore, when you put them there and they run there, when they get the ball, they don't have that striker's instinct. They are midfielders. So they don't think as a striker, like, let me attack these guys, let me put pressure on them, let me create a one-on-one. They don't have that instinct. But I'm praying for one of them to get a miracle during the week and get healthy. At least then we have that outlet there in the strike force.
I can literally stage 3. He's got a stage 3,
because
stage 1.
We have, I don't know what is stage 1. I was even asking myself, what is stage 1, stage 2? When is he healed or when is he coming into play? But yeah, and that one goal, actually we just played. I must give props to Sundowns for holding up themselves, for the way they played. They did not sit back and allow Wydad not to score. They played their normal game to attack, to try to create chances and not just sit back. away from home with a packed stadium that usually those supporters they can overpower you. So,
Okay.
but they played well. They played well.
Okay. I will.
And coming to Sunday's game, they need to make in the first 15. They need to score 1 or 2.
No, but we'll
Yeah,
discuss it. We'll discuss it properly tomorrow. We'll break it down
no
properly.
problem.
Let's let everybody jump
Yeah,
in. Thank you so much, Kisol.
sure. I'll see you tomorrow, my guy.
Skara, I wonder if people had betwayed what you said, man.
Yeah. Ilomo ngathetimanga. You'll see.
Charlie, how did you see this game?
Let me start by predicting next week Sunday. After they lose Sundowns 1-0, they will be telling us about how much they made there. We've made so much millions. Hey, come here. How
Yeah.
can they have all the money in the world, but they still complaining that they don't have a strike? Aye. Excuses. Okay, but okay. As I said, in the second half they started well. After the penalty, they went back to what they did on the first half. I don't know how, because they were there for a taking. They should have pressed a little bit more, get a second goal, then maybe start to delay. The substitution of Mudiba was the worst of that junior Pep. No. He must start to invest.
Man.
Junior Pep comes with a cooler box. Oh, Tugu Rulan comes with a cooler box. Come on, guys. The people that are saying Pep, that are saying Rulan is good, they're gonna see. He struggled at Pirate, struggled at Cheaper. He got a machine, a running machine at Sundowns. Anyone can go there in Sundowns and pick up. If I'm losing, I just buy that player that beats me only. I go on. Their development is super sport, and then they are the senior team. But anyway, nice second half. Wydad as well. They showed if they put one gear up, it's curtains. It's curtains. Those people are so quick. So come Loftus, I don't know what I can say about Loftus because there are only 50 supporters there. They're gonna be few at the stadium as well. So we're not even gonna have a 12 men. That's the sad part. But yeah, oh well, guys, put your money 1-0 Wydad on the final, and then Sundowns 50 fans will be saying at least we got 20 million. Who cares, but who cares?
Hey, Maraskara. We'll talk properly tomorrow. We'll talk properly tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Hey, Bar.
Sure.
Hey. Obakalile, we know they're going to come for you now. Belile, how are you, my brother?
Hey, ngiyaphila mntawaba kunjani?
No, right. Uyibona njani le game?
Mina nawe siyaphila ngoba siyaphefumula vele kodwa sothini.
Angazi no-coach wakho. Awona u-coach wakho. Angazi ukuthi.
Ngoba siyaphefumula sizothini. Kodwa mina ngisasengcono because I even saw on Friday bakubhlokhe nokubhlokha ngalekini. So hayi indaba yakho inzima.
Bamncedile lo coach wethu, but it's fine.
Yeah. No, coming to this game, the game was just beautiful. The game was beautiful, and the Sundowns just played brilliantly. For an away team, at least they came to a party. Azange bafuna just to come in and then park the bus and thinking ukuthi la ekhaya bazowina. Because that Wydad team, it's a different kind of a team, Leanne. They can just pull up something out of nowhere and unganakanga futhi. So, but I think Sundowns played good, beautiful football also. And even that Nakona foot was there for a take. If you look at the chances that the Sundowns created, surely they could have even scored 2 or 3 Yama goal. But it's just one of those days. But I think here they will pull off Mawabue, but they just need to be careful because these guys they can even score number 1 goal footla end of task. So they're because they are very good. And also, what I'd like to raise, because you've got, have you ever realized when we talk here, talking about teams, how they play, and the coaches about how they play, do you see what we're doing? On which side are we coming on to attack Sundowns?
Left-hand side.
And what
Left-hand
we've
side
been
of
saying, and
Sundowns defense.
must logo, they thought us as loot or people must talk and. But we didn't say good that player was bad, but we said there's a weak point I'm a coach angayiboni.
Danko.
In the team,
Yeah.
you are like angayiboni. We didn't say they were bad, but they said the weakest side is Sundowns Lekhayo. Yilela side. And if you look at why I did what they were trying to do, every time they got them
Yeah, akabona
you
next
see,
window.
yes, did you see good because it shows that the coach Iboni, they watched them and then they said we're gonna use that side. Whether I could kwenzakala nani nani. So and sometimes when there is those points here, good as the interest about planning and just make sure good you attack on that side, surely something will come up. Young John. As it is about targeting that kwenzakalani and just go home nice and sweet. It's about planning. So about like abo coach about playing when it A1.
Planatina, mara ngithi thina bathi asazi lutho. Planatina, but it's fine.
Abo coach baleka aba playing and the footing safuthi before ngivala uyibonela substitution foot extra time izolo. That substitution
Monyani Shandu.
uyibonile futhi. Sharp bavo.
Sharp. Guys, if you want to carry on watching football before I come to Tsepang, Mamelodi Sundowns Ladies is currently live on YouTube. For those who say, hey, ladies football, where can you watch it? It's live on Football Cap TV. They're playing in the Women's Champions League. Please watch them. They're very good while we do this. Tsepang.
Hey, sharp was it?
Yes, bro. Long time, man.
Hey, long time.
Wait, what is one game?
You know, I feel like the last 11 players that were left on the field were not players that could protect that draw. You know, those players that were left there were offensive players. Now, the problem I had with those 11 players that were left is that they were too slow to turn the opponents to face their goal when they defend. Those guys were too slow to do that. And I feel like the Sundowns that we know has always been quick to do that, you know. And bringing in Zungu, I don't know if that changed anything, but for me, I think that game didn't need Zungu, honestly.
Yeah.
And I do not know the tactics. I get Rulan that knows better, but I know, man. That changed, man. But I think Sundowns must just focus on those areas, just to turn the opponents to face their goals when they are taking much quicker. If they can do that, they didn't play bad. This game wasn't like the hardest game that I've ever played. This game they played very well. It's just here and there. You know, who needed it more is the home team. You know, the tactics, they were using lasers, they were doing, you know, these Arabic countries, sorry, when it comes to football, they use whatever that they can use to gain advantage. But yeah, let's see what happens. But Sundowns need to be very, very quick. I mean, they're playing the final. This is the last leg. They can only throw whatever that is there. And another issue, it just shows us where we are at as South African players of football in terms of strikers. Like, if Sundowns were to go on the market now and say we need a South African striker, you see, there isn't. I mean, come on. You see where I'm at? Like, we don't have like a striker that we can say, Kiyomutolong or Sundowns. There isn't. We have to obviously go outside because they have the money. They'll look at other players out of South Africa. But yeah, the only thing I can take from this is Sundown needs to turn the opponents quicker and obviously support, man. Hey, abakinye the numbers when they defend. You'll find Mabuya maybe Ali Waninyana, Rako Mpili, Kana Kumu is playing tall guys, you know. Okay, Bomshishi Bazamor by food, but high advantage, you know.
No, but Re tla e bua sentle hosane Tshepa, re tla e bua sentle
Yeah,
hosane.
sayibona ka usane nje.
Sharp. Guys, the women's game, Mamelodi Sundowns ladies, it's on CAF TV. That's the channel. That's the channel if you want to watch it. I saw a question there. If you want to watch it, that's the channel. Kolani, welcome to the show, my brother. How are you?
Yeah, but futhi kama kanjani?
Hi, yabona thina angikhalazi mina uzongibona Wednesday ungibone Saturday. Otherwise it's buyela ibhola. Tell me, how did you see this game?
Umbuzo nje okokuqala, were you not entertained?
Yeah, that was very entertaining. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Lale.
Eh.
Now, this is the kind of quality of football we want. Makhulunywa nge-AFL angithi yabo. So
We are ngale kwe ngeke cela ungiyeke. Ngiyazi ukuthi ufuna ukuyacela ungiyeke ne-team yami.
no, angeke ukuthi team yakho OT. Ngithi mina we complaining. Angithi nganithi Al Ahly is not the same. Now you get team is a challenge, and
Yeah.
it came in that. It was a very good game. So coming to team yam first, I couldn't fault so much first. Very proud of my team. Even changes, though substitution Modiba, he was a bit suspicious. Ngizodonsuzwane ngiqhubeke no postman, but ke mhlambe sisasela kancane when it comes to tactics, as my coach used to say. But I can't fault so much. Yabo, ama-errors amancane first. Yabo, if u-Allende ehead ibhola liya kulayini, we safe rather than ukuthi alihede to the middle first. Yabo, like yabona it was a schoolboy
Ama-basic
error.
lawo, yeah.
Yeah, basic, yeah. But first, I'm very proud of my game, of my boys. Hopefully, so thola lo 1-0 because siyawazi ukuthi sithole igoli elodwa bese siyadefend. Proud of
Mari Wydad yakho manibonile. I-Wydad yayazi iPitori.
uqinisile first, uqinisile. That's my worry. That's my worry. And shout out to Zungu. He put in a very good shift namhlanje.
Okay. Hayi, sizakhuluma ngathi kusasa Xolani. Let me welcome DK. DK, how are you?
Gosh, my brother, I'm disappointed, but anyway, it was a very entertaining game.
Malawi Kolnyana.
Yeah, no, but Rulani got carried away. I mean, he wanted to go for the second goal by opening up the game. He should have defended. He should have defended the away goal, so that when we come back home, we are not the ones under pressure. You understand? And you must also, when you play Wydad, you must use guys with speed. Don't use Zungu. Zungu doesn't have speed. He can't offer anything. So, yeah, I think he was short-sighted, but I think we've got the material to topple that Wydad. They know themselves. I mean, even last time they escaped through an own goal. Today again, we had the same bad luck. But I mean, if you look at their previous game against the Tunisian side, they had to win on penalties. Remember?
Yeah.
And the Tunisian side is a very slow team, so they've got a history of not playing well when they play away. So I'm hoping that happens again and gives us. But I would like to see him starting with the likes of Serino to kill the game in the first half. If we can score 1 or 2 in the first half just to dismantle them, that would actually help us. But I don't know, even if they beat us in Pretoria, it would be a draw because I'm expecting them to play a compact game. They should. They can't open up against us in Pretoria. It would be suicidal.
I don't know. I think Wydad realized during those 2-3 flurries that they had that maybe if they up the tempo, Sundowns can't deal with it.
The only thing is that aerially we aren't good. We can't compete. It's difficult. That's the only thing that they might explore, but only if we give them set pieces. Other than that, tactically, when you want to kill the game off, you must have guys with speed so that
Okay.
the opponent sit back.
Okay, no, but we'll discuss it properly, the tactical side tomorrow, DK.
Okay, sure, man.
Sharp. Let me bring in the other people. Mhlave, na team yako.
Hey, sure, OT. Greetings to everyone.
How did you
Yo,
see the game?
what a game! What a game, man. Yeah. But yeah, finally, VAR work against us. Finally, I think it's for the first time we had a VAR call. But yeah, hopefully, come second leg, everything will go our way again. But yeah, I think the boys pull on a good fight. I mean, under those circumstances, you saw the stadium how packed. Only it was not packed, but those guys they sang from minute one until the last minute. They sang. There was no even one moment whereby they were quiet or anything, but then they sang throughout the game. So that environment for the boys to come up with a away goal, I applaud them. But I thought Urlane got wrong the substitution. All the substituted players, no one gave us anything. Woma boy, it's only Zungu that came in and played, but then the rest of the substitutes, I don't know what happened today. But then, yeah, hopefully they see the red card. Yaga Mendieta. This is the game whereby Mendieta should have came in that second half and carried us on. But then now he decided to have that red card. Yeah, hopefully coming back in Pretoria, we get that one goal and then we try to defend. And I thought after that one goal we scored, Rulani was one goal late. Could have immediately when we scored that goal, make a substitute at the same time, take off Uzwane, put in open 10 immediately. But then Rulani will learn. But then yeah, I think we should start with Uzungu second half and then try to play Mukwena up front because you saw Mukwena can run 90 minutes, give you 90 minutes. Take off she put in Mukwena on that role, he can give us something there. But then yeah, disappointed, but then I'm proud of the boys. Super proud. That one goal away goal it's gonna help us in the second round. Otherwise we'll talk tomorrow, OT.
Okay, Mhlave. Ngapha ngibukele your ladies team because the ladies team is also playing the Champions League game. CAF TV is the YouTube channel where you can watch it. Sivupela, how are you?
Bozayaka, very happy, proud of the South African team, even though the South but they went there, first half in Esimnat, obviously. Then they were short, yes, we understand.
Lizokhona go itshwara Wydad ena, ha etsa Pitori.
Possibilities are closer because second half at least let's push, let's get a goal. One understand. Machita wants to say, okay, go dressing room. This is what we talked about, and then Retwevia go pitching. The only disappointment I feel for somewhere they should learn something. Team I sharper counter pressing. And when you still want to play the ball from behind, you are going to be in trouble, Papa. Because same time when they get the ball, they'll punish. So that much you don't know Vela Shapile game mistaking one. Yes, we understand it's part of football. Mara, let's look for the second leg for Dinsa. But I believe Bagas boy easy Joe. Pitori our boy in jail ungashawanga. One thing I know they will score. That's what I know. They will score definitely. But yeah, the one goal at least inyana ba feternelo hope inyana. Little pockets nedir on the edge. So let's spare the edge ever William Koyona Sundowns now.
No, Braga, thank you so much for joining me. Re bua sentle Monday, ditaba tsa di tactics. Ebe go tlela we bone jang le ke
Hola OT. Hayi man OT yazi. Mina angifuni lo ngikhuluma manga la iSundowns idliwe. Idliwe iSundowns. Sundowns idliwe. So this thing of busy hiding behind the performance and saying Sundowns tried. If Sundowns tried, they wouldn't have considered the code. They would have maybe ngabe baphume ne-draw ka-1-1, but they couldn't. Ama-fans alapha, they were ama-fans there with that. They were too much for Sundowns. Angithi ucoach wabo uhlala asho ukuthi bona they are used to playing in Africa, they are used to such a hostile environment, but today they lost, Bafit. No team is invisible. So Sundowns lost, Bafit. Asingalokhu siba praise into engekho. They lost because of Wydad was the better team namhlanje. Wydad was the better team namhlanje. Sundowns ishayiwe, Bafit. Fair and square abayirobhanga. There was nothing that we can point out and say if VAR gave them the penalty, but they couldn't defend the lead. I mean, they couldn't defend the draw. Yeah, but so the blame is Run Mukwena to look. We know Gucci Abo Shalulila Bekovel is not his strongest side, but at the end of the day, he lost. Njengamanye teams ayadliwa ngithi naye udliwa uRun Mukwena. So Wydad imbuyise emhlabeni, he lost. Akukho kuyi. Now he has to go back to the drawing board and try and do something ukuthi akwazi ukukora at least 1 or 2 goals here in South Africa, but they lost. The truth is they lost. Akukho nje okunye angekujiki. Yeah.
Okay. Tell us sikhuluma kahle kusasa uyazi. Sibona kahle. Let me bring it before I bring in UPM Meyiwa. Sundowns ladies just scored and Ramalepe scored. For those who don't know Ramalepe, Banyana player usually plays in the defense, even though she plays on the right for Sundowns. But Sundowns ladies are leading in the Champions League match. PM Meyiwa, how are you? You can just unmute there. There we go.
I'm good, and how are you?
No, you're right, Prav. Tell me, how did you see this game?
Yes, I'm good, and how are you?
I'm good, my brother. How did you see it, this game?
Rulani is such is something else. When Rulani was analyzing the game, he made mistake before even the game started. When in a starting lineup, you see Putul is playing as a fullback. He has no speed. He's a comfortable ball player, but he cannot match the intensity of the Wydad Athletic Club. So when they are attacking, he cannot match the same intensity. A player with a ball when he's playing wide is not dangerous, but once he cuts inside, he starts to be dangerous. That's what
a few times. There was a few times like Jigise corner and they found space behind him.
Yes, awukwazi ukuvumela umdlali from their position or ukuthi akhathe inside. Uyingozi mase inside kodwa mase aliphethe ibhola edlala wide akayona ingozi. Lento eyenzakalayo Sundowns is forcing ukuthi ishaya ama direct attack, i-attack izama ukupenetrate from direct iqhamuke center. Ayifuni ukuthi explore idlale ngesikhathi uhluleka ukupenetrate udlala la ngoba yona ifuna ukuza direct. Hluleka ukupenetrate ngesikhathi bevala akuphuma umuntu phela wide adlala ibhola okungcono nidle ngama cross. Ngeke usebenzise iprinciple kaGuardiola ungeyena. Maningi amagame adliwe kuona. Siyibukela iMan City. iMan City kudala siyibuka from uGuardiola ethatha over. Badliwe emagemini angafanele badliwe kuona ngokuzama uku-experience into. Akusebenza experiment la amagame afanele ukuwina.
Hayi, PM. Sizakhuluma kahle kusasa, guys. Remember the show, normal show is Monday to Friday, 12:30 of the afternoon, Monday to Wednesday at 8 p.m. That's where we speak proper of these things. I just want to let everybody come in and have their say. Mamelodi Sundowns ladies is winning 1-0, 4 minutes added on. They're going into halftime now. Tandeni, how did you see this game, my brother? Welcome.
Oh, sharp, brother. Fedri, let us be very quick. You know, when it's salary date, and the charity like you're trying to cover up to cover up expenses wakho wonke, but inyungu mfethu incane. There's
Mm.
nothing you can do, yabo.
Mm.
That's how I saw this game mfethu. Sundowns is they played their normal football. They shared the ball, rotated the ball very well. But Wydad was no, I think the match fitness was on another level. Even if Sundowns can score a goal, as soon as those guys up their tempo, it's a problem for Sundowns. Like, like, like their work rate is very, very high in fact too. Like if you can see the way they scored the second goal, the third goal was so close. But high upright, if I'm not mistaken. So no, at the crossbar.
The crossbar.
So that shows you Gucci, those guys, if they want to score, they will score. But if they don't want to score, they won't score. So I think at this stage, it's a matter of playing mind games. For me, I would say Urulani need to be smart about this. He might just go back to the drawing board like Peter used to do. Magawina games or so. Play in a way Gucci. He pack each position and with two defensive midfielders. Lazo was Konuti immediately get a goal. Then they main mark from the back just to win the game. Yeah, to be fancy and rotate the ball, it won't help them. Now they need to score one goal, pack the pass. I think that's what's going to help them. But then otherwise, remember the Tamatati League, I think Chiefs was 13 points away from them. That 2020 saga. If you remember game Cape Town City, this Cape Town City was better than them, but Peter had to make sure with him and mark Cape Town City from the middle, going backwards. He packed the pass in a way with they couldn't find the space. Right now, sometimes that's what they need to do. Otherwise, in future, I don't see them coming back finally if Basel like the very same way. So for me, I think, especially Portugal is a very, very weakest link for Santa. I don't understand why this guy doesn't see him. Because but Pecky side left, it's a goal. They beated him how many times on the left hand side? Even at calling in the one goal, it's coming from his side. If I was this guy, I was gonna let who this guy Motiba play in front of Portugal. When we mark with two left backs. I think it's gonna help them now. But for them to win, they must just pack the pass, make sure that they go to Motiba, and which Motiba and Portugal. They got three centre backs, like the Ketin way. But play badly the C shape. When we mark, we're marking with 6. When we attack with 4 and with 5. I mean, that because Mukwana like got a box to box thing. But otherwise, wait, it was better, bro. Was better, way better.
I know. And then sizayikhuluma kahle yazi man wena vele uzeshowini sizayibona kahle kusasa just for time's sake let me let everybody in
Shabafo.
Sharp Tanini. Spiwe, how are you?
Hey bafo, ngeke.
Uthini?
Hlezi ngena la ku-live ngikutshela ukuthi we don't have coach. Urulani, I don't think ukuthi we are deserve i-Sundowns. Yes, vele i-Sundowns uhlangene i-Sundowns. But nanenkinga ku-Urulani. You can't put umbone ukuthi umfana loyo mncane. Ngeke uqalise umfana omncane. Befana uqale uSirino. Aqala uSirino igame. Then abantu laba sebekhathela besefaka lo mfana ogijimayo. Ngeke ufake lo mfana vele abantu bese-fresh mfethu. Uyabona bese abantu abafresh ngeke ufake lo mfana umncane kakhulu lo mfana for igame and ama-side wethu ayangena ngaphakathi ayakwazi ukubhekana nabantu basemasayidini i-team lena mfethu ibiphuma emasayidini abo lokhunjani ngapha emasayidini wonke so emasayidini wethu siyabaleka emasayidini sishiye abantu bengamakwemuntu singene ngaphakathi so that thing is not going to work. I-Sundowns izokwazi ukuthi idlale ngama-outside uma ise-South Africa kuphela. No, it's not going to work. Then uma sizalana ku-round 2 mfowethu kunzima lapha if ushalulile nalo mjida lo ama-strike wethu engekho vele u-1-0 more iyosishaya ngo-1-0 yayi-team to the honor. I don't
mara naku niyawina naseligini angeke ngikhone just for i-match nyana
it's already done. Labantu bazoshaya ngo-1-0 e-Loftus because manje i-striker esisharp asinaso. Number 2 udlalisa abantu abangeka-experience. Le igame ifuna abantu abane-experience lapho Sirini banama-experience labantu laba. You understand? Ngalama-team uZungu you can't put uZungu for ithi make ijima ngaleya ndlela. uZungu uslow uZungu. So into eyenziwa kulo mjito lo I think angimboni next season ebuya mina even ku-league eSouth Africa I don't think so.
Guys, penny chance.
No, I'm telling you, uRulani just is only that ukuthi ungumfazi kakhulu emlonyeni. Akufuni ube umfazi kakhulu emlonyeni mawukhona. No, akufuni kanjalo. Loya mjida kahle uzoyihlakaza iSundowns. Same thing owenza kuPirates. He's coming to do the same thing kuSundowns. I'm telling you.
Okay, Spirit. We're gonna talk about this properly tomorrow in the show. Flo, wena nje ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi network yabamba na.
Ola,
Tada.
ola pa.
Ngiyakuzwa Fandari.
Mnganami sidlale kakuhle kanti yeke into basiluzile because besidlala against a very good side.
Okay.
And ngeke ziziprovile okay but iziprovile Wydad is a very good side yet a very good team and ke ngoku uyabona besingakwazi ukuba maintainer kwicala kaButwil and Mudiba was out in the game and I don't think besimdinga uMaseko black game. I think befama siqale ngoNasek ngoSerin but ke ndinethemba because this is the first leg but ke uyabeva abantu abaclueless ngebhola bathi uRulana akazinto proving abantu babukela nje ibhola kukho iclown bigqoka uphuma hayi udlala ibhola kaPep even Tottenham coach uPoste says udlala ibhola kaPep no one criticizes him ngalokho but uyothetha abantu balapha eSouth Africa very clueless ngebhola babukela nje because bane-agenda
Flo network. Hey, I know that it's tough, this thing, for the network. Flo, Sizazama Futi, man. Hey, we always get cut off, man, when Flows comes on. Look, here are my thoughts. I think that Sundowns played a different game, and you understand why they played a different game. They were going away. They were playing versus Wydad. I think it was on purpose for them to sit back, and they looked to steal the game. Now, obviously, when you do that type of things, you give a team a chance to get confident. And unfortunately, Wydad was able to get the first goal. Now, when the first goal comes in, you have to change everything because, because now you are chasing the game. It's a final, it's 2 legs. You have to do something, right? And where maybe they were looking to maybe go 0-0 or maybe get a goal away and go back to Pretoria, they had to change. They started coming back to life and started playing because in the first half, Unku no Maseko had nothing to do down to the team playing a certain way. Because they were playing very defensively, because they were trying to absorb pressure, they decided, you know what, guys, Siraiti, Asi, Pambili, those two are out of the game, right? AB is always going to be a weakness at Sundowns when they defend. It's not the first time. The issue is that if you can take AB and force him wide from the back 3 position, he's going to make a mistake. He's going to get beaten. We all know that now. Rulani made a change in the second half and moved him to the wing, but we already know these things. And I've told you guys before that when you play against Sundowns, you have to take advantage of that. That is their weakness. And the moment they get a team that's going to take advantage of them, that's what's going to happen. So now Rulani was in a tough situation where it's 1-0, it's 1-1. He makes some changes, takes out Abu Mudiba. I don't know why he took out Abu Mudiba. I can't explain it. Tactics. But the issue now becomes, with the players that you have on the pitch, I don't think he was ready for the 2-1. I think what he wanted to do was to see out the game and make it 1-1. The moment it became 2-1, the players on the pitch were not the right players to try to get you a 2-2. And that's where he got it wrong. He didn't anticipate Wydad having another gear that they could go to. But if you'd watched Wydad, they have that other gear. Going into the second leg, I would like to see Sundowns play their game from minute 1. I want to see them play the game from minute 1. Because this defensive thing was great for a little bit, but when you're home, you have to take advantage because I think Wydad is going to come out guns blazing. That's what I think. I think Wydad is going to come out and try and seal the game very early because they know that in South Africa, they score. Last time Wydad played Sundowns South Africa, they did a 2-2 and they went through knocking out Mamelodi Sundowns out of the CAF Champions League. So we'll see what happens, man. I think Rulani might have a little bit, you know how they say copies Pep? I think he might have a little bit of pep in him in that when he's in crunch games that are Champions League, that are African games, that are continental games, he overthinks things a little bit. He does a little bit too much, more than he's used to. He should just play the game the way that he should play the game. It's understandable what he did this season, but maybe if they just played their game, this outcome is a lot different than what it was, you know? So even MTN8, exactly, Malume Kuto. MTN8, he overthinks these games. And Pep, as you know, had a lot of time at Man City where he'd get to the Champions League final, Dololo final, because he's overthinking and he tries to be too smart for himself. So Rulani, just play the game, man. Just play the game. A lot of what I said today was basically what happens when teams go and play Rulani. When PSL teams go play Rulani. You've been playing one way the whole time. Then when you get there, you try and change how you play. And this Wydad side punished them early. And by the time they woke up again, Batestina became 2-1. And hey, guys, we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. I'm going to close the live, but I encourage you guys to please watch the Mamelodi Sundowns ladies game. They're currently leading 1-0 versus JKT in the Women's CAF Champions League. For those who say that women can't play the football and the game is slow and whatever, please watch this game. You'll see something completely different. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Like I said, tomorrow we're going to properly break down and review both games. The show is on Monday to Friday, 12:30 in the afternoon, Monday to Wednesday at 8 p.m. We're going to do Pirates' game at 12:30, and then we're going to do Sundowns' game at 8 p.m., where we'll properly speak about the tactical side and all of the different things when we get into that game. So guys, please, if you have not followed, please follow. Please follow this on TikTok. I've got some videos that are coming out this week. Follow on Facebook and subscribe to the YouTube page. If you want to contribute to the channel, to the page, go to my YouTube channel, Over the Gay Football Show. Join a membership. Cheapest one is 20 Rand. And you get access to our WhatsApp group that we speak even more after that. Who cares, Kara? Who cares that Sundowns lost? Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow. 12:30.